we're gonna roll like this for a second while everyone kind of flows in, if anyone's gonna flow on in. But I just wanted to make an appearance. How's everybody doing? It's been a good minute since I've done a stream. I see there's 4 people here, so we're gonna get going in a minute. But like I was saying, the name of this title is Say My Name. I was on good old Merb's channel last night. Good morning, Do Better Amber. How you doing? Um, good on good old Merb's channel last night while I was at work, and I literally just plopped in there, and in chat they got this thing going about my name for some reason. Hi Rose, how y'all doing? Um, good morning, CJ. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what they're doing. I'm great. I'm doing a lot better. So I'm gonna start with a song because it was kind of funny. So let's go to that here real quick. Let's see if I can figure this StreamYard stuff out. All right, we're gonna go like this, as you can probably see the name of the song. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Sorry for the dang internet trying to mess up. But you got the gist of that. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, glad to see you all here. I just got off work, so apologies if I'm not like 100% all in the mind. So, like I was saying, most of y'all probably missed the beginning spiel. But yeah, so some reason I think they're just really obsessed with me. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Ever since Merb called the FBI on me, and it seems like they think I sent them the glitter peens and stuff. And no, did not send the glitter peen. I'd do something a little bit more classy if I would. Now, oh, thank you, Mary. I love it's coming in real nice this time, so I'm gonna try to keep it up and see how it works out. What's up, Pickle Lover? Anyway, so I want to know why they have this thing for me. Are they like attracted to me or what? Like they just can't keep their name out my mouth. Last night in the chat, they were doing that. They were chanting Glenn, 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 and they were spelling my name completely wrong. Like I get it, it's not common spelling, but it does have double N's, and if they're gonna say my name like that, they better do it right. You know. I don't mind when people spell my name wrong, but like if you're gonna be talking shit, at least know what you're talking about. I do have one more song that I did want to pick out because it kind of relates to what I think they're talking about. So we have to go here. Should be able to just fine. I don't know why my internet did that last time, but we'll see. Oh, they be crushing. They be crushing hard. But little do they know, not my type. Not my type, little sassy old ladies. Now, let's see if this works this time. We're going to go like this. Chrome tab. Share that. I'm learning this whole StreamYard thing. Yeah. All right. So, we'll go put that full screen there. This is why I think they got my name from. And to be honest, I love it because I used to rock this song all the time in high school. Yes, high school. I'm a youngin'.
Glenn's the man going to work. Got his tie, got ambition. Middle management is right in his grasp. It's a dream he will never let die. Glenn's the man of the hour. He's the king of his cue. Status quo reports have finally met their rival. Burning the candle at both ends on his way to the top. He knows one day he just could become supervisor.
Starbucks double shot espresso drink. Bring on the day.
Roy!
Hold on, it's playing something else. I gotta learn this. Oh, that's Hank. But anyway, I think that's where they got the name, the chant Glenn from. Well, I appreciate it because the more you say my name, that's like 3 times right there. The how do you say the kind of you're giving me credit 3 times. I appreciate that. And then also, hi Mombi of 3. Hi Mary. Hi everybody. So let me I know I smoke, sorry. But anyway. So there was that. And then they think I'm the Save the Drama channel. So you guys, so Merb, you really think I'm Save the Drama? I'm appreciative. I love her channel. Her channel is great. Hence the word her. Everyone knows that it's not me. It's quite comical that they think it's me. I'm a little different. I've said this before on I think Natasha's chat. I do my stuff a little differently. I don't I don't splice and use your own clips. I kind of say my own opinion and then kind of just use your thing and kind of roll off of that. Every creator has their own style. Mine is this, my face, one-on-one. So Merb, you're wrong there. I mean, Merb, how wrong do you have to be? When are you really going to just give up the goose? It's old. We're all getting over it. Your true crime sucks. I mean, I haven't done my true crime, so I can't say it's better than mine. You know, yours is better than mine because I haven't done mine. But I kind of was wanting to do it sometime soon. So if you guys can like email me or text me or Facebook me some ideas for some cases you'd like to see, I'd like to do that. So feel free to shoot me the information and I'll do some digging. I kind of want to know what you guys want to hear about. I don't want to. Oop, my watch is going off. Shit. I don't want to seem like I'm copying anybody. God, that lighting sucks. Anyway, I don't want to seem like I'm copying Natasha or trying to do something with hers. I want to kind of go separately. There's plenty of crime murders that have happened that we could do a true crime. Oh, yeah. I really wish they would catch the clue. I don't even think Dimberly and Crapton know. I think they actually know that I'm not Save the Drama. Just saying. Anyways, like I'm saying, so go ahead and shoot me some ideas. I would really like to work with the community, and then I could find someone we work with. We mesh well. We could do some true crime together. Hello, Lola. How you doing? Good morning. So yeah, that's kind of where I want to take this channel. That's what I got on today, was to talk about the Merbs, kind of talk about where I'm going to take this channel from here. Yeah, I kind of want to get your input. What would you guys like to do on this channel? I want true crime. I want social hour. I want drama. I want it all. I just do it on one channel because I just want one channel. I think controlling too many would just fucking mess my mind up. Hey, be more Rachel. All right. So the true crime. I haven't really gotten. I don't want to really release the true crimes that I've been thinking about because again, I don't want to implant things in your guys' mind. I want you guys to come up with some organic thoughts. Shoot that down to me, and then I'll be good and look into that. Would you look into a missing person? Yes, I would, Mombi. I would absolutely go into anything. Like I said, I'm kind of all into looking into it. Small Town Jewel, how you doing? How you doing? So yeah, I mean, I'm willing to look into cases that are closed, what the trial was, because I am really good at like running down trials. I can like I like doing that, like decoding the trial. You know, I don't know any British cases. So, you know, again, shoot me the information. I'll be glad to look it up and give my opinions. Country doesn't matter. True crime happens everywhere. Yeah, so any ideas, guys, what you would like to do? I mean, kind of shooting the shit here at this point. Yeah, thank you, Mombi. I would love that. But let me see here. I really don't want to get into the Merb stuff because I could run her stuff all day long and I would just ramble. Thank you, Mombi. Anyway, yeah, you guys. So, what's new? How's everybody? I know we're gonna be without our Miss Cooper for a few days. So, how's everybody? What's people gonna be doing to keep busy? How was the holidays? I kind of want to build my community up here. Thank you. Thank you. And like I said, I will gladly have a co-host, one of you guys. We can co-host. I got to figure this out. We're going to see what sticks. So I want to talk about this FBI thing, I guess, a little bit more. So yeah, I got that phone call from an agent, and if any of you paid attention, she was threatening to call the FBI because someone sent Merb some glitter dicks. Classy. I'm gonna say that was kind of funny. I was gonna send her something, but I was talked out of it. I was gonna send her gorilla shit because you can do that, and it's quite funny. Was thinking about it, but I've been talked out of it. So yes, I would, Small Town Jewel. I would, if there's been a court case, I would love to cover the court case too. Yes, you guys all got my Facebook information. If you don't, it's Glenn Allen on Facebook. Look it up, add me, send me a message, shoot it. Thank you. Yeah, that's my oranges, and I don't know, it's just kind of my style. Like, oh, yeah, I got my blanket on my chair because it's cold as of late, but it's still orange. Everything's pretty much orange. You should do the case on the Iowa girl that was a murder bodies found months later. The case is still open. That's a good one. I would like to cover that. Send me the information, please, Joyce. If I was okay, I'll give you one idea. The ones I was going to shoot off of, the Delphi girls, those two girls with the bridge murderer. I was going to look into that one because there's some new information I found out. I was thinking about looking into them two girls. And I really do think she did have someone impersonate the. So I don't want to say it was her hired somebody or requested somebody to call me from the FBI, but I will say that it more than likely came from her information. I just got that information, that text, so thank you. It came from her support, her spurring it up, her wanting to do it. So maybe one of her viewers was like, haha, I got an idea. So, and if that's the case, again, it is a federal crime to impersonate a federal agent. And so I wish the best of luck. I have forwarded my information. I have been talked to by a real agent now, and I cannot say much about that. So, as far as that goes, that's about as pretty much as cut and dry as I can say. They are investigating the number that called me, and we will see what they do. Well, if you see a YouTuber go missing or arrested, we'll know it was one of them. Yeah. So what the agent said to me was he was more concerned. He was telling me how that was harassment and how it is technically, and he's right, even if it is an agent or not, using the federal mail to harass somebody is a federal crime. And so, yeah, I mean, I get that point. It's been a few days. I kind of forget. Let's see. What else did he say? He just told me to lay off of MRB, Carolyn. But yeah, so I mean, it was kind of basic. It was really sketch. It was really quick. I mean, he said, I asked if I was in any trouble. I was like, hey, am I gonna be in any trouble? Are you looking at me as a suspect? They said, no, if we were, we would have been at your door already. So I thought that was pretty nice to know that if it was an FBI agent, they're not looking at me like that. Yeah, Lola, I just got off work. It sucks. And yes, hello everyone that's joined. It's been I just got off work, so I'm super tired. I'm kind of rambling at this point, trying to put pieces together. Because, like I said, I'm getting this channel working. I need some information from my community on crimes, stuff. I'm getting a bunch of information. I love it. About stuff. So, yeah, shoot me that info. And I think next week I'll be able to come up with something and we'll be able to do a little bit of talking about a true crime. I'm excited. Go to bed. I should go to bed, but I got to stay up late because I got another late night tonight. So it just, so I don't wake up too early. I figured I'd do an hour or so of a live, keep me going, keep me relevant, as if Merb's not doing it enough already. Let me see if I can show you what I got. I'm gonna be looking into that. Oh no, I did take a picture of it, didn't I? Yes. So I don't know if you can see that, but let's see if it will focus. Focus. It won't focus. For some reason, it just won't focus. But it's what the chat said about me last night, so I'll kind of just read it real quick. Can I say names? Can I say names? Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Anyway, yes, please hit that thumbs up button or thumbs down, or if they had a sideways button, hit that too. Show your support to my channel. Much appreciated, everybody. Sooner we get this ball rolling, sooner we'll be having a good community and we'll be talking about a bunch of things. Okay, so back to this chat. So I literally logged into her chat for like 5 minutes. And do you think I could say their names from chat? I mean, they said it in a public forum that's still public, so I'm pretty sure I can. But we'll call her DC. We'll call her DC. I can do that. Glenn. LOL, where are you? Well, I was actually in her chat right then, and I actually said something, but I'm muted. I said, I'm right here. I always say something in her chat to see if maybe she's turned me off back on not mute, so I can be like, fuck you, bitch. Anyway, then there's their bot, and then DC again at Cow2. That's what I'll say. Cow2. Glenn, laughing my ass off. Funny. Then what else do we got? Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My mom walked in. And yes, I do live with my mom. She is my roommate. Go ahead. Run with that shit too. I don't care. It's my living style. Anyway. DC said again. See, this DC character really was running with my name a couple of times. There was one other chick too. She was talking to a DL. Glenn. Literally, that's what it says. They just keep saying my name 3 times over. So 3 times the credit right there. What else? Let's see. DVC, another one of her chatters, wants to change her name to DVC Glenn. I'm only sorry for all that blue loop. It's just telling me I'm getting messages. But anyway, she said she wants to change her name to DVC Glenn. Longest name in history. Go ahead. It's gonna make me laugh. You're gonna give me credit. But at least spell my name right. It has 2 N's, okay? If you're gonna do it right, or not. Either way, I'll assume it's for me. How about that? And then Danielle C. I slipped. I slipped a bit. I do that. I didn't dox her. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. You're in a public forum. DC said Glenn again. LOL. So say my name. Because you're just doing me a favor. You might as well be dropping a link to my channel in her chat. Because then they type my name And you're going to bring me right here to me. Oh, you guys are so, they are just so awesome. Oh, rent is expensive as fuck. And I pay what? Let's see. I pay a house payment because I own the house. So it's not just rent, it's a house payment. Yeah. 32 years old and I have a house payment, huh? I must be doing something right. Yeah, I'll let them run with that too. Yeah, in California, house payments are not cheap. So, where you can find a good roommate, you do. I can trust my mom. Out of all any roommate I could find, I trust my mother. Mhm. Plus, she's still alive. I'm going to cherish every moment with my mother. Yeah, people do it all the time. So, like, I don't get why it's such a big deal, but I know they're gonna run with it. Oh, he lives with his mother. He lives with his mother. Oh, I can already hear it. I already hear it. I do not care. So, no shame at all. I love my mama. I love her a lot. Um, Anywho, so I don't know. I went through her live through the night, and I was trying to figure out why they were saying my name. I still don't know why they were chanting my name. So if anyone finds out why, that'd be awesome. But other than that, I looked through it for a good like hour, couldn't find it. Was more paying attention to her house shopping online like an idiot. So then she's doxing herself in the future because all she got to do is go back to her when she does buy a house. You'll be able to figure out which house it is by watching her last videos. So, hi, Hugh. Um, so yeah, Merb, a little piece of advice for you. Don't be house hunting in public form because people will figure out where you live just by the video, just by the house you choose. Guarantee it. Personal advice for you, for me, I would not be house hunting on your platform at all. If you want to share it with your friends, that's understandable, but I wouldn't be putting it in a public forum. That's just. Oh, if I talk to my mom about it, about how crazy they are, kind of. She finds it. She doesn't understand why. She thinks it's pointless for them to be doing that, as it is. Um, and she's ashamed of their behavior. They think it's silly. But I will say, I love my mother, but she is the kind that does decoupage. So she does other crafty things. So not gonna say she wouldn't like Merb's crafts, but oh my goodness. I got a phone call from Missouri. Hold please. Oh, okay. All righty. I love it. So we already got a little trolling. We got them troll fish a trolling from Missouri. Let's see if we can call it back. If you're on my channel, be prepared. I'm going to call you back. We're going to play phone tag. And you're going to be on live. So we're going to put you on chat. Could be the FBI again. No, it really was. It was echoing. Did you hear that? That was creepy. That was creepy as fuck. Let's call him back. They called. I know a grudge noise. Hello.
Hi, You've reached 1816607.
Okay. I don't want to dox them because next thing you know, they'll be like, oh my God, he doxed me. Meh. But that was creepy. Call me back, baby. I got something for you. That is my personal cell phone number. That right there will get you to this line. I will take calls on air. So if you do call in, you might be put on air. I've already ringed back and now they're blocking it, or they're just straight putting it to voicemail. So we'll give them some time to simmer down, and then we'll call them again. I appreciate the phone call. If you're watching my stream, I appreciate you. Konnichiwa. I know it's kind of stalkerish, creepy, but you know what? Don't come to my house knocking stalker style. I'll tell you what, I'm clock locked and ready to block, man. I'm a California castle law state. Don't try to come in my house. And that's not a threat. That's a promise. You try to come in my house, not welcomed. Things could go bad for you. Anyway, anyone else want to call me and troll me? Maybe have two phones, one for internet and another. No, I don't, because my cell phone's got this cool option to where if they really annoy me, I can block their number. But other than that, they can call me all they want. They can. My phone goes to do not disturb mode at times where I won't get phone calls. Yeah, just return a phone call. I ain't gonna get in trouble for returning a phone number. I'll call. Oh, speaking of which, let's see if they're available now. Because I really. Oh, it is what it is. Like I get Facebook message. Hey, what's up, brother? How are you doing? Are you gonna hang up on me? I heard my stream in your background. So you're not watching me. I see you watching me. You like me. I'm gonna try to sound like Miss CG, you know. But yeah, they pick up. I love it. They're watching me. Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. If you want to come on, I'll put you on. We'll put you up on StreamYard, man. We can talk. We can debate. I'll put you up on my StreamYard and we can go one-on-one. What do you say, brother? Come on. Call me back. Say you want on the StreamYard. We can mano y mano. AASC. Let's fight, homie. One-on-one. See, the thing is, they just want to sit there and phone breathe or make stupid noises because that's all they got. Like, come on, tell me what your problem is with me. Send the StreamYard. Oh, good. He wants me to send the StreamYard link, guys. All right. I like this. So you want to go mano y mano, bro? All right. Okay, homeboy. Let's see here, homeboy. Send the StreamYard link. All right. You want the StreamYard link, I see. Well, I'm going to put it up in chat because that'd be a lot easier for me. I think this is how you do it. They are jealous of me. I make them. I linked you, buddy. Come on up. What you gonna say? What you gotta say, homie? I think I pinned. Did I pin it? Let me know if it's pinned. I don't care. Well, I will do a peen watch. Trust me. I got one. Probably bigger than the one you're gonna show me, so ain't gonna bother me none. Be kind of pointless, if you ask me. It could have been someone's stomach. It was a really, I mean, if you're gonna growl, like growl. Okay, I don't know how to pin things. Let's see here. How do you pin these? See, this is the thing. Okay, there's my StreamYard. Go ahead, bud. There it is. There it is. Come on up. Oh, he's up. He actually came up. My homie. All right, man. Do one thing. All right. I know who you are now. Okay. So, oh, Mr. Quick Disconnect. I get your information and you leave. Why you gotta be like that? I just wanted your basic information so we could talk. So I could call you by your real name. I won't put it out now because you left. You yellow Billy. Come on, come at me. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna tear you from limb verbally. Yeah, they did show up and then they left. Per the usual. He's just mad that I got his information. His name was Glenda. By the way, I was called that in the 3rd grade. Be more classic, bro. So he wants to, we'll text him now since he wants to have a communication. And we'll be like, come on, man. Come on. That's, if you read the about me in my channel before you come up, though, because we'll call you out on your bullshit. Everyone in chat can call you out on that bullshit. No, I don't know who the number is. Hey, Shelly. I don't know who it is. It comes from Missouri. The number comes back from Missouri. But I'm almost pretty sure it's one of those text now numbers. So, bro, StreamYard's still up there. You got probably another 20 minutes before I get off here to actually duke it out with me. Otherwise, you ain't shit. You'll never be shit. And all you can do is talk and call and just be annoying. You're like that little fly. So do you watch Merb or do you watch? Because I'm just gonna ask those questions I was gonna ask you when you came up. First question to you would have been, so what channel are you on? Like, who do you watch the most? And what information do they give you that you believe is real? Like, I want to know what. Oh, be more Rachel. You're right. Don't start with nothing you can't finish, dude. But his name wasn't Glenda. His screen name was more or less mocking one of our community members. But again, it was a 5th grade level insult. I'm almost wondering if he is 12. I'm almost wondering how many of the trolls, like the hardcore trolls, the ones who do the phone calls, do the name calling, getting in panel, trying to be all bad at Billy Badass. I wonder how old most of those people are. I mean, I've seen a few older people, but the people that are just being annoying and obnoxious, like, really, how old are you guys? Are you like 12, 14, 16? Because I was making some of them jokes. Screw the trolls. Who texted me? So who's now texting me? I got another person texting me. Said, screw the trolls. Absolutely. Screw the trolls. But I'm the kind of guy who's going to just run his mouth to the trolls so that they can run their mouth more and make them look like worse. They do a great job of making them look dumb. They make themselves look dumb, and then they're infighting. They do this infighting that I'm waiting for one of their infights to implode and blow some of them up. Then that's not I'm talking metaphorically. before they say, oh, he threatened to blow us up. No, I said metaphorically, you guys are going to implode. You guys are going to, there's going to be, oh yeah, I'm almost certain it's one of Mommy Ramblers. But, you know, it could have been Doug. It could have been that dipshit Doug. I'm going to unsubscribe and send a screenshot to everybody, and then they're going to believe me, which they do, and then I'm going to resubscribe because I like Natasha's content, really, and I want to support her. Not, oh yeah, my bank did it. Like my bank, but they hit the unsubscribe button. It must have still went through. No, Doug, it doesn't work like that. I've unsubscribed from several creators on YouTube, and when you hit that unsubscribe button or unrenew or whatever they call it, unjoin, it's done. Your payment is done. It won't ever go through again, and until you hit rejoin. By the way, she showed us the screenshot that it said rejoined 2 months ago when you left 2 months ago. So, yeah. And you know what, Doug? You're welcome over here. You're welcome to come on. Well, hold up. You're welcome to come over here and get on my panel, and me and you can one-on-one it. I would love to one-on-one you, Doug. I'm not going to be mean. I just want straight facts. Like, I want your facts. How did Natasha screw you over? How is Natasha a scammer? I want to hear it from your mouth. I want to hear it from you, Doug. You deserve me that at least. You owe Natasha a lot more, but you owe me at least that. Come talk with me, Doug. Come on. Let's chat. Thank you, Mary. I try to have a channel. Like I say, it's coming and going. It's getting started. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I'm taking requests for true crime cases that you guys would like me to look up into, that we can do as a community. And if, you know, we stay, while we're small, we can even make a Facebook group and talk about things off of StreamYard and on StreamYard and come together with some good things. I have big plans for a true crime channel, but it's just gonna take time. And so since we're so small right now, it would be perfect. You know, we'll pick one. Maybe I will create a Facebook group for my YouTube channel, and then all you guys can come on over there and throw in your ideas onto a group page, and then we can discuss it there and then on here. Just have both going. I think that might be kind of nice, because then when I'm not talking true crime, we can still be talking true crime on the side. I think they call you Glenda because you act like a teenage girl, in my opinion. Okay. Not a cuddler. Would you like to come up and say some things? Because not a cuddler, if you would love to explain to me why I sound like a teenage girl, I would love to hear your insight into this. Yeah, go ahead, not a cuddler. Come on, let me drop that link again, yeah? Let me drop that link. Boom. Boom. I ain't gonna time them out. I don't do that timeout thing unless they start attacking you guys. Not a cuddler, man. If you want to come up, there's the link. Good morning, Brittany. There's the link. Come on up. We can talk. Come chit chat with me. I can hear your opinion out loud and fully. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be honest. But I want facts. So, hi, Maximilia. Maxine, I mean, Medelia. I appreciate you. But I'm really waiting for this dude to come on over. Or not a cuddler, dude, chick, whoever. Come on over and tell me why I act like a teenage girl. Or if you want, say it in chat. Because I understand some people don't want to be on StreamYard. Say it in chat. I'll call it out there. We'll answer it there. Not a cuddler. One question, though. My first question to you. Who do you belong to? Who do you represent? Who do you want to be with? Who do you emulate? Do 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 do. Small town Jewel. Would you be more comfortable with like a Discord? I know Discord pretty well too. It's whatever kind of the community wants. You can also be a part of a text group. I mean, my number's right down there. It's whatever people more or less want to feel comfortable with. So again, not a cuddler. You can't stand the heat, man. You say something, you drop in. Okay, we're probably gonna do a Facebook. It's pretty basic. Anyway. So, cuddler, not a cuddler. You need some cuddles. You could probably use it. It'd probably make you a little bit more ballsy, make you want to actually talk about shit when someone calls you out. So coming into the chat room and being like, oh, you act like a teenage girl, bang, and leave, it really shows your maturity level. Like, you guys don't do what I do. You don't come into a chat. You don't create a YouTube channel. You don't put your face out. You don't put your face to what you say. I'll say it. My face is right here. I'm 100 with you. You guys. Anyway, I can't believe I'm actually getting some haters into my channel. This is awesome. I'm surprised Case didn't jump over here. I did want to touch up on that because I did not really talk about Case. Hi, Case. Told you to keep my name out of your channel. And you and Siren, you guys are two peas in a fucking pod. I swear to God. Both dramatic. Both gotta be about you. About you. I'm gonna say what I said. This is my opinion, and I'm sorry if anyone in chat doesn't like what I have to say, but because I was called out on by one of Natasha's community members who's still there, and she didn't like how I said it, but I'm going to say it again. I think you have a drug problem, Case. Case, like, I've never seen somebody talk so slow and so soft. I'm so sorry for you. Now, look, I know you probably got some medical shit going on, so maybe I am just speaking out my ass. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't like you. I couldn't stand you. You were annoying. It took you 20 minutes to even spew something. So you don't have a voice or a face for YouTube. Every time you were on Natasha's channel, you had no energy. None. No energy. And on your channel, you have no energy. None. You have no emotion. You don't do things one-on-one. You stir up drama. Your true crime. Your true crime? I haven't even seen any of your true crime. It doesn't pop up on any of my feeds. I get plenty of true crime people that I follow. I have quite a good chunk of people I follow. Oh, hi, not a cuddler. Hi, I didn't mute you, or I didn't. So I didn't mute you. I didn't time you out. So what's your excuse? You're still here. I asked you a question. Who do you belong to? What community? Can you answer that question? You were, bro, I don't time people out. It's not my thing. I have no mods, so no mod timed you out. So what's your excuse now? I didn't time you out. And if I don't have slow chat, maybe slow mode's on. I don't know. But bro, I didn't time you out. So let's see here. We'll drop that link again. Come on up. if I don't time people out and I don't have mods. No mods. If I have any mods, go put a 1. I have none. I mod myself. I'm going to tell you right now, I am the same type of person. Our personalities are really close, me and Miss Cooper. I'm sorry, Without Borders, you don't like me. The door's over there. Peace out, homegirl. Oh, maybe I did. Okay, see, I admit, I did make a mod. And like I said, she may have a medical condition. I don't care. The point I was making is why I didn't like her. Because she talks so slow. Do we know she had a stroke? I don't know. I don't know this. But from what I know, that's annoying. It's a drug habit. It's usually formed with drugs or alcohol. So I'm sorry, not a cuddler. I don't bend. Oh, so CJ, you did time him out. I apologize. It's okay. I forgot I had a mod. I did mod CJ. You did get timed out. I apologize. If you would like, come on up. The mods, the only reason I want to CJ, the only reason I want to time someone out is if they attack someone in my community, if they attack someone in the chat. Oh, look, it's Mr. Foz. Hi, fucknut. How are you doing, fucknut? Oh, it's so nice to see you. So, Mr. Foz, what don't you like to me? No, it's not a rogue mod. Okay, not a cuddler. I don't mean own you, but what channel do you surf? What YouTube channel are you a part of? Don't say nobody, because somebody sent you here. You had a chance. You have an opinion. You chose your ass to come over here and start shit for somebody. So who's it for? Mr. Foz, how you doing? So what is it, Mr. Foz, you don't like about me? Just what is it? What is it, Mr. Foz? Come here, bud. Come on. I'm here for you, man. I honestly think you could be a good guy. You could be a dope dude, I think. I have a vibe for you. Doesn't mean I like you. But I think if you were to change your way, I might have some kind of care for you. Hey, cuddler. 1, 2, 3, 4, go fuck you. Come here, bud. I want one. Somebody, come on up. One of you two. Foz, come on up. Not a cuddler, come on up. Let's talk. Both of you at once. I don't give a fuck. We'll go 1-on-2. I don't give a fuck. But keep in mind, nothing but facts, and you will get called out on shit. Chat can call you out. I can call you out. This is my panel. Talking shit about women who talk shit about me. That's how I feel. That makes me feel great. I wouldn't have said anything about Case. Do you think I would have said shit about Case if she didn't bring me up? I will. Foz. I don't know what you said about me, Foz. I don't pay attention. There's the link. Come on up, one of you. More than welcome. More than hella welcome, because we can talk about this. Like, where's your hatred come from for me? I don't want to talk about Natasha. She's my good friend. Where does your hate come from me? That's fine, man. You don't have to come up on panel. I'll call you out in chat. Why don't you like me, Foz? Why? What did I do to you? Is it because I associate with someone you don't like? Well, that doesn't make sense. That just means you're limiting your circle of friends. That's your fault, man. You're just going to limit your circle of friends because of people they associate with. You made mods, that's a sign of medical issues. No, that's a sign of short-term memory loss, brother. And I don't care. Yeah, I forgot I made one mod. You know what? I own my mistakes. See, that's the difference between all of us. I really understand that. Like, if I make a mistake, which I've made, and you all say I'm running to the principal, I admit my mistakes. I admit my faults. Yep, I said I didn't have a mod, and then I did. I apologize. Made a mistake. Do you remember do you know how long it's been, Not a Cuddler, since I've been live? I have to, get back into the swing of things. I forgot CJ was one of my first viewers. I probably, okay, 2 mods. I may have more. You know what? I have mods, okay? My bad. Didn't mean to lie. I made a mistake. It's been minutes. So, Grouchy Mama Bear, what's up? You guys want to come on up? I'll drop that link. We'll leave that link there. I'm hoping you guys can spell and type and copy because I'm not pinning no links. I don't know how to do that. I'm just learning this shit. Really? Well, thank you. I try to please everybody. Anger issues? No. I just being firm to the point because that's the only way you guys understand shit. I could sit here and be so nice and, oh, Mr. PG, oh, you want a gold star, Mr. Not a Cuddler, for coming in here? Okay, here's your golden star. You're a super person. You're a superstar. No, I don't do that, dude. I don't coddle to bullshit. I can spell. You can't remember you made mods. I'm winning. Oh, you are so cute. I'm not a cuddler. I just want to take your little cheekers and pinch him, pinch him, pinch him. Oh, we have somebody in chat. Hi, Jessica. Granny.
Hey, Glenn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I heard what you were saying about Case, and I understand what you're saying. But Natasha, for months, used that as a weapon because Case has had a stroke, right? Um, I don't know if that causes people to talk and stuff. I don't know if there's other issues. I don't know if there's anything you implied. But I do know for months that was used as a weapon to show how cruel people over here were for saying the same thing about the speech pattern.
Look, I'm
Do
not going
you
to sit here
agree
and
that
say,
there could
I'm
be
not
other
going to say what,
issues?
I did say, if she has medical issues, that's different, but I'm not going to sit here and coddle to her when she started the drama with me. I wouldn't have brought Case up if she wouldn't have brought Siren and my situation up. She wanted to
I
comment
understand
on
what you're
her.
saying. That was wrong. That was wrong
Mhm.
what Natasha did to you. Do you think that was
We're
humiliating?
not going to get in. No, not at all, because I can admit my mistakes. I make
But
mistakes.
that
I'm
wasn't a
human.
mistake, Glenn. That wasn't a
Yes, it
mistake.
was.
That was you entrusting a friend.
No, that was me not understanding what was the situation and realizing people have lives. I got jealous that I wasn't getting spoken to. So, yeah, I kind of was like, oh, I'm going to go
Uh,
be a flip flopper. I made a mistake. Look, I'm human. I'll admit it. And, if I hurt one of my friends, I'll be the first one to be like, I'm sorry. I know you don't like Natasha and I know you got your issues, but
mhm.
why attack people? And I know you haven't brought me up at all, and that's why I haven't really talked about you. But what is your problem with? I mean, where
I
where
don't like
does
the way she treats people.
well, okay, I
You don't. You
understand.
think the way she treats people is horrific. The way she treated you is horrific. Why, if you were her friend, why couldn't she have that conversation with you privately? Why did that have to be done on a platform to embarrass you? That's why people call you Glenda.
It
That was
doesn't matter
embarrassing.
whether it's on a platform or private. I'm the kind of guy that will go on a public stand and make and apologize. I don't care. That just shows what kind of person I am. You know,
No, it
like
doesn't.
you don't
No, it
think so?
doesn't.
You don't really
I
think so?
no, I don't. You know why? Because when I care about somebody, I don't want to publicly humiliate them. I know what you're saying, like, oh, I'm the type of person I don't care. I'll do it publicly, you know. What and that's great, but not everybody can. So like for you, you could handle that. But for like Siren, when he was embarrassed about the voicemail, he couldn't handle that. For random subscribers, when their pictures get pulled up and they're being ripped to shreds on their looks, they can't handle that. You don't know what every single person's going through. The way Natasha treats people isn't okay.
But okay, so you're saying it's okay for them to talk shit about people, but her not to retaliate. Is that what you're
Well, let me
saying?
no,
So
no,
you
no. She has
because
every
you're
right to
saying
retaliate. But let me ask you this, right?
mhm.
If so, say somebody says something as simple as like, "Well, where is the 20K?" Natasha will pull up their photo, call them a troll, even if they're a member. It doesn't matter. They're now a troll, and she will look at whatever she can find in that photo and drag them, like the lady with her wedding photos. Her hair. She talks about their hair. She talks about this. She goes to a level that people shouldn't go.
Again, if you're gonna attack someone's livelihood, because yes, and again, I've said this on her channel, she makes it a job. It is her career. Whether you guys like it or not, it's her career, it's her livelihood. Okay. So when you talk about talking shit on somebody and where's the 20K, that's kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to say what I want because you want to put my situation in your business, then my business becomes your business. I'm going to talk as much shit. I do the same thing.
When
If you,
when you say something publicly and you bring it to the public, it's the public's business. She collected that money publicly. She spoke
Mhm.
about it publicly. I don't bring up things that are private. If I know something about Natasha and her real life that's not on YouTube, I have yet to bring it up and I won't bring it up because it's not on YouTube. So you're saying like when you talk about my bit, no, you're on a public platform and you open yourself up to that criticism. Same as me. When Natasha talks about me, and she wants to talk about me being in recovery or me being this or me being that's fine because that's all public. Go ahead and do it. But she always goes below the belt. Do you know how many recovering addicts are probably in her chat? Do you mean people that were once or felonies are in her chat or people that have struggles are in her chat?
yeah,
But she
and
has no consideration for that. She doesn't
but
care.
she
She
does
doesn't care about
because
who she hurts.
those people that are in her chat that choose to stay there and don't talk shit about her, don't talk shit about 20K, don't call her a scammer, don't call her these names. She treats pretty well, doesn't she? Doesn't she?
No,
She
no,
doesn't.
I've never seen her
No.
treat anybody well. No,
Oh,
only her
really? She
panel
treats me
guests.
well. She
Only
treats
the
me like
panel guests. And the
the
minute
only
you
panel guest.
decide you no longer want to be one of her panel guests or you want to leave her little club, you are drugged through the coals. You are not
Okay.
allowed just to leave. You are publicly humiliated.
Okay. So there is someone who's not a panel guest of hers that
Hmm.
is in her chat that does not like me, who talks shit about me. You don't
Hmm.
hear Natasha talking shit about her, do you?
No, because
No,
she doesn't care about
that's
you,
not.
Glenn.
No, that's
She
A, my
doesn't care
problem.
about you.
No, that's A, my problem to deal with. And B, that's
Right.
it's not drama towards
I'm
her.
just telling you the answer to that. That's why she doesn't do it because she doesn't care. You know what I
And you're
mean? If
right.
she cared, she would have a problem with it, right?
No, because A, it's one of her community members. Put a problem with me.
If the person is the person dragging you in chat, or they insulting you while in chat?
No, actually, they don't. Because
No.
if they
Oh,
did,
well
I'm
then there
sure
you
she
go.
would say
I
something.
guess that doesn't make much sense to me then. But anyway, what I'm saying though is I understand you don't like Case and whatever the problem may be, but she has had a stroke. Natasha has made it content for forever. That Case has had a stroke. That's why she talks how she talks. So I don't know. Maybe there's and I heard you say you're a lot like Natasha. Glenn, you are not. You are not. I understand you think that might be the way to grow a channel and to drag people and be insulting. You were sitting there dragging I'm a color or whatever the name is. They were timed out. They couldn't even respond, and you're going
And I
on and
was
on
wrong.
about them not being tough.
Did I not admit I was wrong?
Right.
Yeah, I made a mistake
Yeah,
that
you
I
did,
have
but it
mods and
took
they can't run.
but you were very arrogant in the fact that you're not wrong. You were giddy at the fact that
At
I don't
first I
block
was.
people. I don't silence people. I don't even have mods, and then mods pop up.
At
So it's
first I
like
was.
those are little things that right.
At first I
I'm
was.
glad you could
You're right.
admit you were wrong.
I will admit when I was wrong. I admit that I said I didn't have a mod when I did, but I didn't remember. And
And
so
why
I
are
don't
you
even
dragging MRB? What's
Why
your
am I
problem with
dragging
MRB?
MRB? Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just
Did you not know
curious.
she called the FBI on me?
No, I didn't.
Or
What
one
happened?
of her
Why would she call the
subs?
FBI?
Because
For what?
so she got sent some glitter penises, a glitter bomb, and she said
Oh,
she was going to call the
I've heard about
FBI.
the glitter bomb. So the
And
glitter
I got a call from from someone either impersonating an FBI agent or an FBI agent. So, yeah, I do have a problem with Merb if she's going to assume I do things when I didn't. She's not that important to me. I'd rather just make a channel talking shit about her. And then did you not see my name get brought up in her chat like over and over and over again last night?
No,
So
I
yeah,
wasn't in her chat.
so yeah,
But
I
weren't you talking about her prior to that?
it's been 4 weeks, months, a
Well,
month.
you know how like YouTube time goes.
Yeah, and
Um,
I totally get it. But if you're gonna
but
talk
what is
about me,
if you didn't send the glitter bomb, why are they assuming it was you? Like, why was that offensive to you?
that's
I
not
guess I'm
offensive.
missing something. I'd have to
It's
go
not
look.
offensive to me. I find it funny. But what I find offensive is when the FBI or supposed FBI contacts me, when you bring it into real life.
Yeah.
Like I have
Yeah, that is
licenses that I
that's
have.
yeah.
Mhm.
I understand what you're
So
saying.
yeah, that's why I will do what I do to Merb. If you notice, I don't talk about people that don't talk about me, especially on my channel. I mean, if I'm
This is
on
the
talk,
first time I've been here because I didn't really realize that you know went live and stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
A lot of people
so
think
did
that,
did MRB give your name to the FBI
from what I
as
was
the
told,
glitter
yes.
bomber? Wow.
From what
Okay,
I was
I
told, yes.
understand.
I don't know whether, like I said, the
Did
person
you
called.
send the glitter bomb,
No, I
Glenn?
will
Did
tell
you
you right
send the
now,
glitter bomb?
100% no.
See, now here's what I'm going to say about that because I can understand why MRB takes it so serious because of the harassment she has received and the line of work. I mean, she's been doing this a long time. She's been swatted. There's been a lot that happened. As for me, if I received a glitter bomb, I'm going to be honest, I would open it and laugh. But I understand why she would take. I don't fully understand going as far as she's gone, but I guess that's not for me to understand. You know what I mean? Like for her, it felt like a serious threat. And when you feel seriously threatened, that's what you do. You contact the police, the FBI, whatever. They're going to find out who sent it, but what can be done about it? The program exists. You know what I mean? So, like, even if you did send it, I don't think there's anything that can be
I'll tell
done
you right now. I'll tell you right
about
now. I
it.
didn't send that, but I was thinking about sending her some gorilla shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Where you, I just found out that you can do that. You can choose an animal's poop to send to somebody. That is so weird. I never knew that.
So
But don't
yes,
do it because she'll contact the FBI.
and no,
Which is
Natasha talked me out of it. You want to know that?
say that's nice. She should. I mean, she really should.
See, that's what a friend does. They keep you out of trouble, and she hates Merb. You know that. So
Yeah, she does.
but yet there she is saying, no, don't do that.
Right. Well,
So
I see what you're saying. I get it.
like,
You know, I don't know the full extent of MRB and Natasha's history. I see Autumn's asking me why I'm so full of hate. I would have to say I'm not the one full of hate. I think Natasha's full of hate, and I do very strongly dislike Natasha, and I think I have a right to. She does some very mean things to a lot of people. There is, I mean, my channel didn't grow the way it grew because for no reason. There's a lot of people that Natasha has heard, and I'm
well,
thankful
everyone,
she hasn't heard any of you. You know,
every YouTuber
um,
is gonna get
I'm not
haters,
being
however
hateful
you
up
cut it.
here,
And you
right?
know what? And I've told this to Merb. So let's just say when this whole thing dies out, because eventually this is all gonna wash over, whether it be legally or just everyone's bored of the bullshit. Um, what's gonna be left? Who's gonna have what left? I don't know
Yeah,
your
it's a good
channel.
question.
I don't know your channel, so
My channel's cool.
I don't know
Yeah.
what
I'm
content you
almost at
create.
3,000 subscribers within 2 months. We do true crime. We talk about everyday life. I guess you
Perfect.
could say we're similar to what you guys consider your community with Natasha.
Perfect.
It's
See,
pretty solid. Can you ask your chatters to be a little kinder to people? They're not being very nice.
I'm not
It's not
paying attention
nice.
to chat, and I would recommend not
Yeah.
paying
I just seen
attention.
somebody being upset. But I get what you're
I'd
saying, like
recommend
what's
not
gonna
paying attention.
happen, where's it gonna be? I think everything's gonna be how it is, to be honest with you.
I mean, you
YouTube
will
is
lose. Like you're gonna lose subscribers regardless. Like however you cut it, whether you lose a lot or a little, that depends. Um, because yes, when this blows over, those people that were only on your channel or on my channel or whatever because of the drama, they're gonna leave. So
Glenn,
you
there
know,
is never a shortage of drama, my friend. There is never a
with
short. Natasha's entire channel was built on drama,
not
right? It
true.
literally says in the
I found
description,
her
this
through
is a
True-
drop. It's not. I was
no, I
there
found her
when the channel was built. It was built on
I found her
drama.
through True
And
Crime.
what?
I found her through
You
True
found her
Crime.
through true crime. Right, right.
Hmm.
You found her through true crime. But see, here's the thing, Glenn. I sat there way before you. And I'm telling you, I know a lot more about Natasha Cooper than you do. Her channel, Recline channel, was built on drama. Go look at the description, Glenn. It literally says this is a drama channel. It was built on drama.
Hmm.
Um, there's no play on words there. That's literally what it was. And I'm not saying anything to insult Natasha on that. What I'm saying is there is always going to be drama. Look how many people Natasha has went through as far as content on dragging people. There is always going to be drama in YouTube. There's
And,
always drama in real life. There's
and that's
reality
another thing.
TV shows.
Again, this is going to relate back to her business. Like
Hmm.
this, as much as you know it, Jessica, you are monetized. Am I not correct?
Yeah, I'm
So
monetized.
so then this is a business. You make money. You profit off of YouTube.
Right,
So
right.
you run your business. Well, let's use the word business instead of YouTube or channel.
Right.
Your business, how you run it, it's on how you run it. How you treat your
Ethically,
customers.
morally. Right.
It's all how you want to do it. Now, how Natasha wants to run her business is not how she wants to run how you want to run your business. That is fine. You guys can have two separate businesses and run them completely separate and have your own customer base. Does that make sense?
Glenn, do you think I don't like Natasha because of her business? Like
No, I
I
don't.
don't I know what I completely
No,
understand
you
what you're
don't like
saying,
her
but
because of her business, because according to you, just said her
no.
business is drama.
No, you were saying that when anything ends, there people are going to lose subscribers. I'm telling you, there's plenty of drama on YouTube. That's not true. No, no, no. I don't like Natasha because I don't like Natasha because I don't like the way Natasha treats people. I think she has a level of responsibility that she doesn't fulfill when she's sitting on a platform. I think she's arrogant. I think she's gluttonous. There's a lot of reasons I don't like Natasha, but I'm not up here to talk about that. Um, but most business people, they don't run fraudulent raffles and you know they don't there's a lot of things, Natasha. See, Glenn, here's the thing though. I see the faces you're making, and I'm going to ask you, do you know why 70% of Natasha's prior to Gabby Petito's coverage is gone? Do you know where all her old videos are, Glenn? Do you know what happened prior to Gabby Petito? No, you don't.
I
So I
don't
feel
care.
like you guys all sit up there very confident in the fact that like you know everything, but you don't. You don't know a third of it. You don't know a third of the emails I get. And then when Natasha's like mental health is declined and everybody's like, they're so mean, Natasha, they're this, they're that. Why is she on a drama channel then, Glenn? It's all a fucking business act, dude. That's all it is.
It's her
It's
business.
fucking business.
It's a
Right. And she's
business.
conning
There you
people.
go.
And
How is she
if I went
calling
to the
people?
corner store, because when you were lying to people and you were collecting money under false pretenses, that is how many people bought a coloring page and didn't receive it? How many
Okay,
people won the raffle for a translucent nightgown, didn't receive it? Right? You don't know what I'm talking about, Glenn, because you weren't here during those times.
so when you see
Where's
a
the
bum on
perfume
the
she
side
was
of the
selling?
street and he says need money for food and you give him $5 and he goes and buy booze, is he a scammer or is he just a guy trying to get by? You know,
I am so glad that you just referenced her to a bum on the street because I couldn't agree more with you. Thank you.
no, I did not reference her as a
No,
bum on
yes,
the
she
street.
did. Yes, she did. Everybody heard
No,
it.
I
You guys
didn't.
heard it.
I'm
You
just
heard
putting.
it. He referenced her to a bum on the street.
Okay, that you're spinning my words around. So if okay,
Glenn, the
let's
words are
use a
right there.
different term.
Use a different one,
You're
please.
spinning my words around.
All
So,
right. All right. I just
but
found it
what I'm
funny.
saying
That's
is,
all.
if someone had a sign, if anyone, a bum, a regular person, hey, $5 for this, and goes and buys something different than what he said on the sign, are you going to call him a scammer, or are you just going to be like, whatever? Because you gave the money.
Well, that's how she gets you, Glenn. I'm glad you said that because she
I
carefully
give
words
her,
everything as donations because you willingly gave.
I
But when
give.
somebody thinks that they are participating in a raffle and nobody wins the item, if a business was doing that, Glenn, would that be okay? If you went into a business and you put in 5 tickets for $10 to win a TV and nobody ever wins that TV, they're collecting under false pretense. I understand what you're saying, but
It
I didn't come
happens.
off to talk about Natasha. I didn't that this is getting somewhere it's not supposed
I
to
know I
be.
did.
All I'm saying is I mean, respectfully, it did crack me up. The bum, all right, I did take that out of context. I was fucking with you. I'm sorry.
See, thank
I
you,
was definitely fucking with you. I
thank
just
you.
found it funny because it was a good analogy and I like it and I will be using it later. So thank you. Um, but no, I listen, I understand what you're saying and I understand what everybody's saying. Like everybody wants it to stop on all sides. I will admit the more channels that are doing it, part of me does feel bad for Natasha. I will say that. There are times when I say to my mods, I actually feel bad. I don't want anybody, but I want her to stop just being so cruel. Just stop. Why does she have to talk about the ex mod's kids and her recovery? Why was that necessary? Why does she act like she's upset when
Why was
somebody
it?
leaves, but then she says, I don't have friends. None of these people are my friends. So why do you act like they were? Like get all like fake emotional for a minute, like, oh, I can't believe Akasha. And then 20 minutes later, it's like, fuck that bitch. She said she was leaving. And it's like, why so personal, Natasha? Why?
Why does the chick have to go against like Natasha thought that was a good friend. So why does she
Now,
have to
Glenn,
go?
I will say, I did say, did she think that she was going to be able to get up on that platform and talk about Natasha and Natasha not respond? I did say that, but why to such extremities? What
You
about
know,
Tammy? Did you not like Tammy, Glenn? Did you
didn't know
not
her.
like Siren at one point?
I
Oh,
I
well,
I did
good.
like Siren. I really did like Siren at one point. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actions that
Didn't you
people
feel
do.
humiliated for him? What did
Do
he
I
do
feel?
though? He left her a voicemail crying, begging her to fix things with Robbie, and she played it for the world. That's horrible.
And she couldn't fix it. And then when she tried to get a hold of him, he wouldn't respond. He was talking to me. I had the text messages to prove. I
Oh,
actually got the screenshots. He was talking to me when she was trying to get a hold of him.
I see. So that warrants her playing that voicemail for the world.
War, where the heck is my good friend? He said he was going to kill himself. It sounded like he was going to
He
hurt
didn't
himself.
say he was going to kill himself.
It
He never
sounded
said
like
in
he
that
was
voice
going to.
message. It sounded like he was in a mental breakdown. It did sound like he was having a mental breakdown. It was very concerning. And I said when that voicemail came out, I said it was fucked up of Siren to put her in that position. It was fucked up.
See,
But did
you
it
know what?
warrant everything? But here's the thing, Glenn. If he did say he was going to kill himself, would you then go play that message for thousands of people to
Okay.
hear?
No,
What's going to push him
when,
further? Was there
when he's
genuine
already
concern there or not?
came out and gone against her, it,
Why? Because he showed up on a panel. He showed up on
and
a panel. He didn't really go against her.
yeah, he
You
was
think
like,
so?
I
Well, gee,
personally
you
think
guys
so.
run a tight ship over there. I say, all right.
I mean, when Siren you treat when Siren is as close as a friend as he was to go and do that, that's stabbing your friend in the back. You're okay with that? You would be okay with that.
Natasha says she never liked him. Natasha says she never liked him. Was he that close of a friend? She never liked him.
I mean,
He
at
was
the time he
annoying.
was.
He sung terribly. Oh. So you can be a close friend of Natasha and
Well,
she can love
I
you
ain't
and
gonna
care
put
about
words in
you.
her mouth.
And the minute you betray, suddenly you're the biggest piece of shit and you're worthy of nothing. Got it. That is noted. This is why my
Well,
channel exists, actually. So you're right. But why did you beg her for forgiveness?
so you want to know why I begged her? I didn't beg anybody for forgiveness. I was telling her I was sorry and apologizing for my mistakes. Did you notice I didn't really go on? I still don't go on as much as I used to
Yeah, she
because
don't trust you now, bud. You're on the outs.
oh yeah, she don't trust me now. Okay. Okay. When she
Glenn,
asked
we
me to
watched this story unfold many people. I'm telling you. She doesn't
look,
trust anyone, to be fair. She says it herself, right?
and you're right,
To be
she
fair, I'm
doesn't.
not
It's
trying
hard,
to just, you know.
and if she doesn't, there's a lot of people, including myself, who have flopped on her. I did
Yeah.
that one flop and I apologized. So you know what? I do understand why she doesn't trust people. That makes sense to me. Like if it doesn't make sense to you, I'm sorry, but you've probably been like, have you been
I don't
used a
do
lot?
shitty things for people to have to flop on me, though. So I treat people
Oh,
very kindly. My
so no one's
people,
left.
my friends, I treat very
No,
kindly. I would never embarrass them publicly.
So no one's left your channel, Jessica. Everyone's kind of just stayed there, right?
Yeah, nobody has had a
Mm.
reason to leave. And if they leave, I don't drag them or notice that they left to be like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. I don't do that. Like, for example, Without Borders is one of my very best friends. If Without Borders decided she couldn't do this anymore, drama was too much, whatever it may be, I'm not going to go read her personal messages and insult her and belittle her and drag her and say I never liked her. I'm not
Okay,
going to do that.
that's how you run your program. Awesome. Okay. So
It's
you
how I run
wouldn't
my
do-
life. It's how I run
That's
my
how you
life. I
run
run
your
my life with
Okay.
integrity and respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Not
you
a
do. I'm
program.
sure
These are
nowhere
real
near-
people's real lives. These are real people with real lives, with real feelings, with real emotions. It's not a
Mhm.
business when it comes
And
to
you've
real
never
people.
tore anyone down, Jessica. You've never made
Yeah, I
anyone
tear
feel
Natasha Cooper down all the time. Yep, I
and you're
surely
okay
do.
with that. And you're okay with
I'm
that.
okay. Yeah, when the bully gets bullied, I am okay with that. Yep, I am very okay with that.
Two wrongs make a right, then, right? Oh yeah, in your book.
What,
They do.
1,000 wrongs, 1,000 wrongs, which is why there's thousands of people on my channel, which is why I have over 300 members, because she's hurt a lot of people. So it's a place where all of us come together to speak, which one day you will be there, Glenn. I will
No, I
count
won't.
on your arrival one day. You will.
No, don't be counting
Hey,
on
Glenn,
that.
how does it make you feel when Natasha says things like, dude, don't you have a girlfriend you can go spend time with? Why are you up here with all or when she talks
She's
about what a
never
real
said
man is? Yes,
she's
she
never
has.
said that to me.
I'll send you the clips. She's never
To
said
me.
it to you. She's said it to people, but it can imply to you because you're spending hours on her panel. Or how about when she went this whole big spiel about what a real man is and he's not on the internet and some drama, white knighting for, but then you were on her panel at the time. How does that make you feel as a real man? Doesn't it feel a little,
No,
insulting?
I feel
No?
fine. No, because I
Okay.
do what I do, and that's my life. Does that like
Right.
you guys don't live my life, so you don't know how
No, I
my
agree with you. Neither does she. She doesn't live other people's lives to make comments like that, to say things like that.
you know, I see what you came here to do, and touche on you for your part because I want to ask you some questions, and you've got to ask all these questions. So where
You want
evidence?
this way to click the link, so I clicked it. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
I'm glad
please
you
ask
came up
me.
because
Go
now it's
ahead.
my turn to ask some questions. So where's your
Yep.
proof of this scamming? Like, do you have any
Go
besides?
to Google, go to people's social media, go to DTOS. There are
No,
plenty of documented proofs of scamming.
already
Is that
been
your
there.
master telling you to cut off conversation with me? Who do you
No.
belong to?
No. See, there you guys go again. You think wrong. I have a personal life. I have if it was,
Oh,
you know me, I would straight tell you, yeah, it's whoever it is. But
yeah.
no, it's me here.
Okay. Why do you say you guys? I'm just one person up here. May I ask who else you're referencing because I'm sitting here alone.
You're right. But you are a whole. You have a bunch of people who do the same thing you do, the same exact thing. So you guys can be counted as
Why?
a whole
Well,
because
who
all
tells
your
you that,
community
Glenn? Because
cycles
if
through
you
that
go and
group.
look, I sit on panel alone and I'm not in a community. I speak for myself. And then if you go, there's another channel who does things completely opposite than me, but they do the same thing. So
But your
there's no big
chatters,
lump sum.
but your chatters hop from your channel to Surviving the Storms to Merb to Kim and Crafton. They jump all around the same group. So yeah,
Well,
you're
guess what?
one, and you do
Well,
too.
because yeah, you're right, because it's a community, but you guys aren't allowed to go anywhere else. So I understand why that would bother you a little bit.
No,
So, okay.
I'm allowed to go other place. Like I'm
No,
allowed to
you
go
aren't.
other places. I just choose not to because why?
You guys were drugged through the coals because you were all on Scarless one day. Get these aren't allowed to go anywhere.
Most of
But
you
your
guys
question,
drag us
uh,
through the
um,
mud.
no, no. To be fair, I've never drugged you, Glenn.
No, you
Never
have.
drugged you through no mud, Glenn.
I'm not talking
You
you
said some pretty
specifically, but
mean things about me on a
chat.
panel.
People in your chat
Uh,
have drugged me through the mud. So yes,
well, look
again,
at how you behave sometimes, Glenn. Look at how you behave sometimes. It's
you know,
warranted.
I don't plan to make everyone in the world like me or happy. I could care less.
Yeah, that's good because it won't happen. Um, so anyway, your questions there are. Did you not see the report with the girl with the taxes? Natasha tried stealing. Ultimately, she was going to steal 1,000, but she
What
stole
do you got? Otherwise,
4,000. And
show me. Pretend I don't know. Show me.
okay, I'm going to show you. So what you do is go to the people's social media, right? It's a YouTube page. It is all documented. There are the police report. There's the text messages. It is all right there, clear as day, and it went through the courts. That has happened. You can also Google Natasha Cooper, Google
Uh-huh.
Bees and Boutique, and you will see that
Yeah.
she stole a bunch of customers' dresses. Well, then what do you ask me for proof
Eh,
for if you have?
See, this is the thing. I
Because you
want to
thought I
see
wasn't going to
your
have
proof.
proof.
You haven't shown shit. You're still not showing. You're telling me to go
Well,
do this.
first off, Glenn, I would need
Assume
time
I
to get the proof together. Do
assume
you
I'm
think
dumb.
I have a pocket? Do you think I have a file in my pocket that says Natasha Cooper Skins and I pull it out and bust it out anytime I'm on a
You
channel?
guys act
If you
like
want
it
to
all
give
the
me
time.
time, I
You
can
guys
get all
act
that
like,
proof.
oh, this time I got this information. You guys do that
Well,
shit all the time.
Glenn, you act like you came from a true crime community, but you don't know how to do research, buddy. I'm leading you right to it. I'm leading the horse right to the water. If you choose not to drink, that is not my fucking problem. But don't
So
say
that's
it
my
doesn't
thing.
exist.
I've already looked up everything you've already shown me, and it
And
doesn't
what's your
change.
answer?
It
It doesn't
doesn't
change. So why the fuck are you asking me? Just because it doesn't bother you doesn't mean it's
because I
not
want
there.
your
It's
proof. I
there.
want you to put out your proof that you got, because apparently you
I
have
just
some.
said it.
That's
just
all you
told
got to
you.
work on. That's all you have. That's
That's
all
all
you
I
have.
have. You don't think that's enough? You don't think a
No,
repeated history of doing the same cons, including the ones current, is enough?
I
No?
don't.
Well,
I don't.
well, fuck our world then, right? Because you come from
Yeah,
a true
fuck the
crime
world.
community and you don't even know how to do any fucking research.
Bitch, please. You don't even know nothing about me. So before you
I
go and
know
say
enough
I
to know
don't know how
that
to
you
do my
just said that
research,
I don't because I don't pull out the fuck. I just told you where to get it.
you
Now,
told
Glenn,
me
if you
where to
want to
get
have
it.
me back another
And
time, I will have everything laid out and documented for you, and I will present it to you
telephone
like I am
number's
a
down there.
goddamn pinpoint.
My telephone number's there. My email address is there. You can send me that. Any information you got at any time. Because okay.
Because it doesn't make a difference. I
It
know,
might.
because you
didn't
don't
want to
care.
say that. I was going to say that, but then you never know. You might show me something that I don't know, but I highly doubt it. I've
I
seen it
highly
all.
doubt it too. I'm glad you
Anything you
have.
can show. I've seen Kim and Crafton's channel. I've seen Merb's channel. I've seen all the evidence that they could throw
It's
out there.
MRB.
It's Merb.
I hear
And
you. I hear you.
so I've seen it
I
all.
didn't come up to even talk about Natasha. I don't know why this is still carrying on about Natasha. You
Really?
said about people dropping the link. I came up to talk about I'm a cuddler because, or I'm not a cuddler, whatever the name was, because they were
Oh, and
blocked.
about
They couldn't talk.
the
They were
not
muted.
okay. Well, let's just relate to that subject. I apologized. I do have mods.
Hmm.
I don't take back what I said about Case, and you even said it yourself. You understand.
That's fine. I get it.
So
I get it.
so
I think
back
it was wrong because she
back
has
to
had a stroke, but
hey, that again, I'm not here to please you or
each their own.
everybody.
Right.
When you talk shit about me, I'm gonna talk shit about you. And she
Right.
did it twice. I let it
And
go
you'll
the
hit
first
just as
time.
low as your queen. Right.
Okay, just as low as my queen. Well, I don't have a
Well, you be
queen.
fair, Glenn. The first thing you said to I'm not a color is who do you belong to? And that was pretty telling because we all watch you on a platform basically hand over your, so we
Hand over
get
my
it. But that was the first question you said is who do you belong to? And it's like belong to. People don't belong to people, but mentality,
who
each their own.
what would it be better? Would it be like if I said what channel do you watch the most, or what because you do come from somewhere from a YouTube channel. What one do you watch the most? I guess should have been the question I asked, huh?
Yeah, a little different phrasement would have been a little bit better.
Okay.
Um,
What channel do you watch the most? Well, I will use that
yeah.
next time. I'm sure I'll be more proper with my English on my channel.
Now listen, I agree with Eyes with Soul. She did. She pled her charge down. She did her probation. She paid her restitution, drop it, right? But how come Natasha can drag everybody else that has a background, felony records, or anything other? The behavior is still concurrent, though. She collected money for a harassment fund and then said she's not suing anybody for harassment. You can't do that. You can't do it. But that's just a chatter, and I just wanted to answer that.
You don't know if she is suing or not, and that gets you. Oh, that gets you guys. And I do believe she is.
My true crime evening went very well. I'm glad that you looked. Bones took all the wheels. I'm glad you looked. That was very kind of you to take a look at my true crime. My true crime content went really well, Glenn. You should check it out. You like true crime, right? And check it out.
My two true crime channels I hang out with wouldn't be your kind of tea. So again,
Yeah, I bet they want it.
I've seen your true crime. Well, no, I haven't. I've seen some other true crime, but not yours.
Yeah,
But I'm sure it's not my style.
yeah. I'm sure.
Because
I wouldn't want somebody like you there anyway.
Oh, but
I
wait,
don't
just a minute ago
like
you were
men
saying
that sit on panel with
I
middle-aged
can't
women
wait till
drag
you
other
join
people.
my channel. Just a minute ago you were just saying you can't wait. So what is it? You can't wait. You don't want me.
No, I'm saying you'll be there. You will be at my channel one day, Glenn. You can count my words on it. You will one day wake up and you will be the subject of Natasha Cooper. You will be drugged through the coals because you were already halfway there. But thankfully for you, you handed your balls over to her in her fucking hands and you were allowed to stay.
I'll tell you
But you're
what.
still not welcomed.
The day
You're
she
still not
drags me
welcome,
through the
Glenn.
mud, you'll be the first person I let know. Okay, okay. How about that?
I
Because
bet you will.
look, I could care less if she wouldn't drag me through the mud unless I did some stupid shit.
You already did, Glenn. You talked all this shit on her. You already did. You were
And
halfway out.
she didn't
You
drag
came
me
to your
through the mud,
senses.
did she? I don't think
She
she did.
publicly humiliated you.
No, stop with
She
that public
chopped your fucking
humiliation
balls
shit.
off and put them in her fucking recliner. Yes, she did.
I
You
was
know
a
what,
man
Glenn?
and I owned up to my
That
mistake.
that's not being that. You're right. That's very manly to beg to a woman on the other side of the world that you met through
Where did
YouTube
I
to please forgive you for having a fucking private conversation.
where
That
did
was
I
very
beg? I
manly.
said, I'm sorry. I would like to
I'm
be still
sorry.
buddies
You
with
got all
you.
teary-eyed. You put the hood up. I won't do it again, Natasha. Please forgive me. You were closing your eyes. You were looking down. It was humiliating.
Yeah, I felt bad and I just woke up too, so there was that as well. But
Oh, well, what a
regardless,
good friend to do that to you when you first wake up. That's pretty cool.
because it happened in the night and I texted her first thing in the morning.
I know, because you played the whole stupid thing. I did. I was half awake. I don't even know what I did. You didn't own it. You fucking backtracked. Fact
So
of the matter is, you were talking shit with Siren. You're about to leave her community, and the only reason 90% of people stay is because they met other chatters there. That is it. And that is
I
why you were hesitant to leave, because you said there's people in this chat I like. What do I do? Do I tell them I'm leaving? Do I whatever? You saw it, Glenn. So don't sit here and act like my channel's built on nothing when you had a foot out the fucking door because you saw it.
had my foot out the door and I was like, wait a second, that's not where I want to go. And I
Right.
left and I
Which is
stayed.
fine. Yeah. But why did you have a foot out the door? Because for a minute you had a slap of reality that it's not okay what is happening over there.
No, because it was a personal issue that she didn't respond to me. I'm like, oh, did I piss her off? Oh, I guess I pissed her off, which I didn't. I just read too much into it.
Oh, so
Like,
since Natasha Cooper didn't respond to you, I say, I mean, really, what did ultimately though? Jokes aside, Glenn, you're sitting here very smug. You have a big, smile on your face. You're loving it. I get it. This is bringing you content. You have people in your chat you've never had before. That is thanks to me. You can be welcomed. But at the end of the day, you
well,
sit
thank
up
you
there
so
and you
much.
do
I
shit that
wanted
you
these
shouldn't do.
trolls.
What?
I said, thank you so much for the trolls. I appreciate it.
They're
No,
not trolls. They're real fucking people. The only people being nasty are your people. I'm reading the chat. They're
let's
showing their
see.
true colors, just like they do on their cult. And each
So,
one of you will be in trouble.
so Cuddles wasn't a troll, or the guy
Colors
calling
is
me.
a troll. I don't know Colors.
You said you did know Cuddlers. I thought you said you
I
knew
know
him.
who Colors is. Yeah, they're not.
So
They're
now,
not. You never seen them in my chat.
okay, so you won't own them, but you said you brought all this content to me. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, this gave you content. This gave it did, Glenn. You were begging people to click the link.
So
It gave you content.
there goes Gina.
Drama is content.
Gina, she definitely was kind of rude to me. So I'm really totally digging these trolls.
No,
So
these people were going to be rude. Some of these people were in here being rude to you prior to me because of what you do. You do rude shit. Okay. You said it yourself. You don't care. Right. You don't care. So who
if
cares?
you don't like
Right.
it, if you don't like how I am, why does it bother you? Why do you have to say something? If you don't like it, just don't fucking pay attention to me. Don't watch me.
That's
But no,
true.
but yet
That's
they
true.
still do. And yet they want to open their mouths. When you open your mouth, I'm going to give you shit back.
I completely agree with you. I get
Did
it.
you
I'm
read
not
my
saying there's
About Me?
anything wrong with it. You
Did you
shouldn't let
read?
people talk shit. What?
No. Did you read
Did I
my
read
About
about
Me?
you?
Yeah, in the
No, I
About
didn't.
Me of YouTube. You really should. Because in there it states, I don't give a fuck. These are my opinions. This channel is
Oh, I
stated.
get it. Listen, this is your channel. You say and do what you want. I'm not judging you on that at all. That's not what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying is, no matter what, drama sells. People like it. You are going to get a lot of haters. You're going to get supporters. There's going to be both sides of it. There's no doubt about it. But what just happened here is content. This is what people want. People love the drama. They fucking flock to it. You can bet on that.
Well, I'm 67 viewers. I mean, I'm not like super hot, so don't say you
No,
didn't.
but
Don't think
normally you
this
have
got
about
so
3 or
bad.
4, Glenn. I checked out previous things. Normally you don't have that much. But what
3
I'm
or
saying
4.
to you is,
I
well, I
averaged
did. I
before
stopped in
this. I
one night
averaged
and
20.
I
I'll
I
be honest.
stopped
I
at
averaged 20
20,
before this,
right? So you tripled that because
so I
this is
tripled
what
it.
people love. They love the drama. They love the drama, Glenn. They love it, right? That is all I'm
Mhm.
saying to you. But at some point, you have to admit that it does go into real life a little bit. You had a private conversation with Siren. You saw what was going on. You had your feelings hurt, whatever the answer may be. But do not make a mockery out of those who did feel that real hurt or betrayal or disappointment or whatever it may be from Natasha that now chose to come to this side of the community. It doesn't, like, because one day you could be here. You think Siren ever thought he'd be here? No.
Oh, he wanted to be
Robbie?
on Robbie's.
No. Well, but yeah,
Oh,
Robbie's his friend. Robbie was his friend before Natasha.
what a friend.
Nobody should have had to choose in that
Ditch him in
situation. There should have been
Colorado.
no
Why
choice.
don't you? That's a good friend. Sorry, had to just state it.
Well, wait, what was it? I'm sorry.
You know, Robbie ditched him in Colorado, right?
Yeah, Siren sat at his hotel for over 4 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
What a friend.
I don't forget I talked about Siren quite a lot.
What
Um,
a friend.
that is a shitty friend. You're right. It's a shitty friend. It's also a shitty friend to tell him that you support him and then go on Natasha Cooper's panel and drag him. But whatever. Each their own there.
And that's what it is. It's all each is their own. However, we all want
Right.
to run our channels, we should be allowed to, shouldn't we?
Without
Because
doubt. Without doubt. Without
and
doubt.
just to say, not all Natasha's content is drama. So it's
Not
not
all
a
of it. No, there's other
no. We
things.
have
Yeah,
fun
I agree.
karaoke nights, true crime.
Yeah.
Uh,
Be careful if
so
you go out for karaoke night. If you leave her group, she'll tell you how you suck at singing. But yeah, karaoke night.
party suck.
No,
I
listen.
agree.
I jokes aside, Glenn. Listen, I get it. Natasha does give. First off, I was in her chat for a long time because she is entertaining. Right, the woman has something about her. She's very entertaining. The only thing I wish she would stop doing is making subscribers her entertainment. That's it. You don't know what anybody on the other side of the username is going through. And you're right. If they comment in her chat and they say something stupid, she has every right to address them. But she's now looking in other
However, she
chats.
feels free.
She's now looking in other chats and taking screenshots and using that as content. That is harassing these subscribers. They left for a reason. You have no right to go in somebody else's chat. I don't do that. I don't go over Natasha's and look at what her subscribers are saying and fucking
Perfect.
use it.
You don't. You may not. But what about the others that do?
Who does?
Who does? Merb for one.
Merb
Kevin
does.
Grafton for two.
Well, Merb does. Your
Foz.
MRB does. Foz doesn't, does he?
I guess not
I
really.
like Foz. I think Foz is funny. Foz is cool. Foz is just kind of floating. He's not, he's not a hateful person.
I don't watch Foz content too much, so I can't honestly give any
He makes
kind of
cool
honest
videos
opinion.
for you. He calls you Glenn M. It's a cool nickname, dude.
Look, I appreciate the niceties, but it's not gonna work. Like I appreciate it, but put it this way: how come all those other channels can do that, but not one other? So
well, here's my thing. Who did it first, Glenn? Who did it first?
Well, from what it looks like everybody else.
Does it?
Yeah, that's what happened. Because actually,
Okay. Well, I'm being honest. I don't know who started that. I think it's wrong. I think subscribers should be able to comment where they want. Now, if they're saying weird shit, because there was a time where Natasha was like, our community's been pretty peaceful, and there was comments like they belong under a floorboard, stick a needle. I mean, there was really gross things being said. When things like that are being said, MRB has been running a business for 4 years, and when there are threats being made against her, I see why she documents it. Do I agree with it? No, but I see it. But I'm just saying, as far as like pulling up, that shouldn't be. Leave subscribers alone is all I'm saying. Come for me as the content creator that is talking shit on you. Drag me, but leave the little subscribers out of it. These people aren't on my panel.
I mean, I really only see Natasha go after people that were on panel or have been.
I've never had anybody on panel besides New Year's Eve and we played a game. So unless you're talking about from other channels, then yeah, I get it.
I mean,
but I've seen her pull up comments that were made. She actually pulled up a comment and said somebody on this list asked me for Christmas help, and now I'm not going to fucking give it to them. That was pretty wrong to do.
Oh, but they got it. I'm
But
100% sure. So,
I was the first one to
because yeah,
say she did help some people. She did help some people. I don't know about all, but she helped some. That was pretty cool
can
that
you
the
find
community did
anyone
that. That
she
was
didn't
cool that
help?
you guys did that. Can I find
Can
anybody
you
she
find
didn't help?
anyone she didn't help?
I can't
She,
verify it because I refuse to ask people for their personal information. I'm sure some of them are trolls. But
uh,
then again, it's not up to me to find people she didn't help. It's up to her to provide proof that she helped people. She refuses to do that, and I don't know why. So
well,
each their own on
I
that
have
one.
some proof. They were in chat with the other night. Someone said thank you so much for making my kids Christmas. So yeah, there is proof.
Oh, that's nice.
So and then another creator came on and said, yeah, and they were going at it at the time too, and they still Natasha still helped her out. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's
I
nice. But Glenn, it wasn't
there's
Natasha. It
that.
was the
Where's
community.
that?
It was the
We're
community.
getting off the track.
But
We're
you're
getting
right.
off track. I don't want to. You said you didn't come here to talk about her, so we're gonna.
Yeah,
Jessica,
let's not talk about her. I have questions for you if you don't mind.
absolutely, go ahead. What you got?
What's your story? What are you going to make of your channel? What's your plans?
Ooh, well,
Are
pay
you just
attention.
like swinging by?
I'm doing a lot here. Gonna be
Are
doing a
you?
lot of.
Do you plan on doing true crime?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a favorite case?
Well, we're gonna get into that. We'll get into that. But I mean, if you want to know about my channel, pay attention to my channel. If that's your questions.
That's not very nice, but okay. I was just thinking maybe give everybody an idea because
I see what you're
are
doing.
people welcomed here?
I see
Are
what you,
people welcomed here?
oh yes.
Am I?
You're welcome.
That's
You're
what
welcome.
I. Okay, that's what I'm asking. Like for those in the chat, like, are we going to be? You know,
But you gotta
is this
respect
a place where
everybody.
everybody can? If we're all respectful, you know what I mean? Like, is this if you're doing
I
true
would like
crime and it's a case we're interested in?
okay, I see what you're doing, Jessica. You're
Glenn,
trying to
I'm not
be
doing anything. I swear to God, I'm trying to just get the
you're
conversation off Natasha. If you have a better way to do it, please do it. I'm just trying to redirect the conversation. That's all. I'm not being condescending. I'm not being a smartass. I promise you, I'm asking genuine questions. That's it. I don't have an
mm,
ulterior motive here.
okay, yeah,
Believe me, I'd
we're
be
gonna
very more blunt if I did. I'm a very blunt person, as are you, Glenn. I would be very direct if I was being a smartass right now.
okay. So yeah, we're gonna cover some stuff, trauma and true crime.
You have a guard up with me, but I've never done anything to you. May I ask you what your issue is with me?
My guard's up with everybody, especially because
Okay, thank
most
you.
people. I'll tell you, yeah, my guard is up with you because first off, this is kind of awkward, for
It is
many
very
reasons.
awkward. Yeah, somebody told me you were dropping a link and asking for people to come up, so I just thought I'd come up. That's all.
Well, I was dropping the link for trolls, but I appreciate you coming up. I mean, I'm
Thank
not
you.
going to be. I appreciate you staying and talking for sure. Like, there's questions. Um,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Would you be willing to take questions from chat as long as they're respectful?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
If anyone in chat wants to remain respectful and ask questions to Jessica, you're more than welcome to. That's kind of how I
Well, I
want to.
think saying things like "Why don't you waterboard somebody" is pretty fucking disgusting. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, Lola. That's pretty low down. I'm not scared of Natasha. I've invited Natasha on my panel plenty times.
Well,
Why don't Natasha come on my panel, mommy? Mom B a 3? That's a good question. Why doesn't she come on my panel?
Natasha
It
doesn't.
might have been my tone. You know what? I'm sorry if my tone, Glenn, sounded sarcastic. It might have been my tone. I apologize for that. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic.
I mean, we're trying to be neutral here. I want to
Right.
get down to why you don't like Natasha. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I want to know why and see if we can fix that.
Um, I don't think it can be fixed, but again, before the Gabby Petito case, there's a lot of videos that she privated, and within those videos, she said and done some pretty horrible things to a lot of people. There was one woman. There was quite Glenn, to be quite honest with you, I had at least 3 people that were on the urge of self-harm. And Natasha will respond, well, I'm not responsible for anybody's mental health. If they can't handle the internet, get off it. But then when she puts up that she's depressed or she mentally can't handle it or mentally and emotionally exhausted, whatever, how come the same's not said to her? So
You
for
know,
me, I'm tired of the way she's hurt a lot of people. And I know you guys think it's a joke. I know you guys think my channel's built on hate. I know I say a lot of nasty things about Natasha, but I say what she has said to others. If she can look shame, she can class shame, if she can sex shame, if she can, do all that, then why can't she be done?
Eyes Wide Soul has a good point. Anything can be fixed. You know, I'm not saying
I
it's
don't
going to be
speak
an
for
easy
just
fix.
myself, though. I speak for those who email me. I speak for those who tell me their personal, because
In
Natasha likes
all
to say,
those
"What have I done to
situations,
you personally?" Well, now she's done things personally to me, but I deserve it, right? Because I talk about her. But prior to that, she's never done anything to me personally, and it doesn't have to be done to me personally. If I'm walking down the street and I see somebody being robbed, do I just keep walking because it's not happening to me? If I see somebody being publicly bullied or humiliated, do I keep walking because it's not me? No, I intervene. That is why my channel has grown, because she's hurt a lot of people. I mean, all the jokes aside, all the look shaming aside, everything aside, there are real people on the other end of these usernames. And because it hasn't happened to you, doesn't mean you get to negate their feelings and say it's not true or it's not real, or, I like Natasha, she's funny. Yeah, I guess it is funny when it's not you being publicly humiliated. It can be funny, can it? It's drama. People love drama.
um,
But who has Natasha personally helped? Natasha personally. Not
Natasha
Christmas,
personally,
because that was the subscribers. That was the community. Who has
not all of
Natasha
it.
personally?
Not all of it. So, I mean, you obviously don't know that she put in a bunch of her own money to make sure
Does she?
everybody on the list got taken care of.
Why? Because the two fundraisers for Christmas help didn't raise enough money? Well, you know why, Glenn? Because you get a head count and then you collect the funds. You don't collect the funds and then get a head count and then add an Amazon list. But listen, I'll be the first to admit I didn't understand. I bet half of you didn't. It was in a circle. What was it going to be through Amazon list? Was it going to be through? Who knows? I don't know. If she did put in her personal money, thank you, Natasha. That was very kind of her. How would anybody? Why? But who tells people that you collected all the money? Is that why she's had 7 fundraisers this month to make up for the money that came out of her own pocket? I don't know. Could be.
To help with her business. Okay,
What business though, Glenn? What business expenses does she have, Glenn?
doesn't matter. It's
Getting
not
on
her
YouTube is
expenses.
free.
It doesn't. I didn't say expensive, but it's her
But you said
profit.
to help with her business. To help
Yes,
with
to help
what
with
part of the business? What
help
does a jacuzzi help with the business? What does a hater fund help with the business? What does going to a casino help with the business?
whatever. It's
You're just
okay.
repeating what she said, but tell me how. I'm generally
So
asking,
what?
how does that help
So
her
when I
business?
work and go to work and make a paycheck and go to the casino, like
She
what's
didn't earn the paycheck. She started fundraisers and said for jacuzzi, for this. At least when she puts the joking ones, like the hater fund, at least people know they're donating towards nothing. But aside from that, she collected 20,000 for a lawsuit. I mean, there's many of other things, and that's fine. If you think that's okay, that's fine. I think taking people's money and saying it's a joke is a joke. Was a joke is keeping the money. Give the money back then. But hey, I'm not counting her pockets. If she's getting super chats, that's through her business. When you set
like
up punt, how come, Glenn, let me ask you this. How come the lady, right? I didn't catch her name, but she had a house fire. It was really nice that Natasha started a fundraiser for her. And I'm not being sarcastic. It was really nice. When it met the 500 cap, why did she close that out and then start one for herself for 1,000? Could that woman not collect more than 500? She lost everything to a house fire.
it's Natasha's program. Whatever she wants to set as the cap, as a gift or as a donation, is for her. It's up to her to decide.
Um, then why are you asking me to talk about Natasha if you're going to give me all these superficial answers?
Superficial answers. These are just the answers. Like,
No, they're
yeah,
not.
there's
They're
the
not real
answer.
answers. You don't think so, Glenn? If it was your house and it got burnt down in a fire,
I wish I would have
and
had
and
2 million
people
to rebuild it.
people
But
were
guess what? I
asking
get
for a
what I
direct
get.
link. People were asking for a direct link. They weren't allowed her direct link. It had to go through Natasha. At 500 is met, and then it's shut down immediately. And here drops one for herself for 1,000. What does she need 1,000 for? To prove she can double what that woman got? What was that for?
That's
Fucked
just
up.
your opinion on what she was doing it for. She was doing it to make a profit. So what?
Right.
So
Right.
what?
Okay.
What's wrong with that? Jessica, do you make a profit of what you do?
Well, what I'm saying, Glenn, is
Do you
why
make
wouldn't
a
you
pro-
help the lady
do you
who
have a
had a
PayPal?
house fire more? Why
Do
wouldn't
you
you
have
do
a
that? Why wouldn't you? Why would I'm not making fundraisers? There's a difference, Glenn. If I'm dropping fundraisers, then if people are willingly sending me some money, there's a difference. What I'm asking you is why couldn't a lady whose house part there get more money? Why wasn't her goal at 1,000? What is 500 doing for her in the big scheme of things? But that's what people like
If
Natasha
my
do.
house
They
burnt
give
down,
a little bit. Listen, Glenn, because you're a smart man. You're a smart man. Okay, you lived a life, and I know you lived a life. I'm looking at you. I know you lived a fucking life. You're smart. You know what they do. They do a little bit of good to say, look at me, I've done good things, and then they come in with their own need. And everybody donates because they think they're a good person. It's a fucking scam.
look, if my house burnt down and I was given $5, I'd be grateful for that $5. If I was
Yeah, I
given
know. You're right.
$1,000, I'd be just as
Like I
grateful
said, it
for
was
that
nice of
as I
her to
would
do
for the
anything.
5.
You're right. You're right. I get what you're
Money,
saying, but you're not understanding what I'm saying, and
I understand.
that is willful ignorance because you know that you
No,
can't
I
say
don't.
much. You are on a very thin line, and I understand you're not going to speak up as much as you probably would if we spoke privately, and I get it and I respect it, but I just don't understand why we're going to have this conversation then.
Well, so again, that's just the
I don't
answer.
have my own PayPal fundraiser, Reggie. What's the name of it? There's a fundraiser in my name. I need to know because I don't have a fundraiser. So I would ask, please tell me. Thank you, Missing a Life. And after how many pulls she's had for herself, why wouldn't she help someone for more than 500? That's it. That's all I'm saying.
500 or 1,000. Why is the number a big deal? The numbers with, well, again, I'm using you as a whole because you're doing the same thing as everybody else. It's the numbers with you. You guys don't like the numbers that she uses.
No, that's what
You
Natasha
would
tells you.
probably
That's
be,
what Natasha
you would
tells you.
probably have a heart attack if she gave him did a fundraiser for $1,000 and then did
No, what
one
she
for
should have did,
$1,000.
Glenn, what she should have done was an open end fundraiser where people can raise whatever they want. Can I respond to Shelly Hope if you don't mind? Why do I always body shame Natasha? Well, Shelly, because did you ever notice Natasha always body shames everybody else and look shames? Um, so it's our way of giving her. Well, here's what I'm gonna say. At first, I was against it. Excuse me. I didn't want to body shame. I didn't want to look shame. I didn't want to class shame. But after you see her doing it to so many other people, those people were then coming in my chat and they would say things like, F you look like you're 60, go dye your roots. And at first, my mods were deleting it. I was telling them to delete it. And then I realized this is their outlet. This is where they can say that back to her because she will drag you and then mute you and block you. So they couldn't respond within her chat. So I said, you know what? Let's allow it. Natasha has look shamed plenty of people. She has class shamed people. She just said the other day, if your shoes are dirty, you're dirty. So I mean, I get what you're saying. It is very like, you're no better than when you do that. Um, and I agree. There's times where I'm not better than, but ultimately that's what she does to others. And if she can do it to people, then she deserves it back. Very juvenile outlook.
So you do the whole two wrongs make a right. Again, if she's going to do it, you're going to do it. Why not you be the bigger person? If you have such a big problem with how Natasha does things, why don't you be the bigger person, Jessica?
Well,
Why
Glenn, I
don't
am being
you,
the bigger person because I'm
by
not
attacking her
dragging
the same way,
subscribers.
according to you, attacks everybody else?
Yeah, because if she's going to
That's
pull
the
up
better
Teresa
person.
Smith's photo and laugh about her hair, and then pull up her wedding photos and laugh about her wedding photos and what she wore on her wedding day and her husband's hair, and call her fat and say she's wearing 3 tablecloths, then why can't we, in response, say back, you're no fucking better looking, Natasha? You know what I mean? Like, why? And then she pulls up another photo and she does the same thing. Or, she talks about Country Joe being, so fat and ugly, and pulls up the pictures and mocks and laughs at her. Why can't we do the same thing then, Glenn? Because
Because
to
that's
be honest,
childish. Why don't you just,
well, why doesn't Natasha stop, Glenn? Why doesn't Natasha stop doing it to everybody and we'll stop doing it to her?
there you go.
Boom.
And
Problem
it's never
solved.
going to end that way. It's never going to end
Why?
based on that.
You don't think
Watch it.
Natasha can act like an adult and stop dragging subscribers,
If
but you
you have a
expect that of
problem
us?
with how Natasha does stuff, then why do you attack her the way you don't like to see the
So
attack?
she can see how it feels because nobody likes being told that they're ugly or they're fat or this or that. But if she does it to subscribers and other people, then they can come over and they can do it back to her. That is
So,
why. I'm
so
admitting it's juvenile, but that's the way it is.
who has she attacked that was a subscriber that didn't flip first?
What does flipping have to do with it, Glenn? Can somebody not leave her group and not be drugged for it?
No, you can leave, but if you leave, you don't talk shit.
Well, why can't they leave and come over here and say, you know what? I saw what you all were saying. So here I am over here. That warrants her pulling up their picture and dragging them. and talking about their looks, then don't ask why we look shame her. Because that's the
This
answer.
look, you
So
can
the
either
problem
be a
is, Glenn,
bigger
you don't want to
person.
admit she does anything wrong. Natasha is
We
the
all do
bigger
stuff
person,
wrong.
right?
We all
So,
do. We all do stuff wrong.
well,
Flat.
you keep saying about being a bigger person. Why can't Natasha stop attacking everybody's looks, Glenn? Why should we stop attacking hers? I'm not attacking yours. I'm not attacking her panel guest. I am attacking hers because she attacks everybody else's.
Okay, I am just saying I'm using you. I'm like you just attack her flat out. I'll admit that. You don't attack her panel guest. You don't attack her chat. Whatever.
No, I stick it to
I'll,
her.
I'll concede to that because I haven't seen any different. But as the whole, I have been attacked by other channels.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So what makes that right?
Well, what
It's
did you
already
say
been-
for them to attack you? Did you
Doesn't-
participate in
I'm a
a
sub.
discussion where
I'm
they
a
were being
sub.
dragged?
I'm a
No,
sub.
you're a
I'm not-
panel guest. You're a panel
Oh.
guest. You're a step above a sub.
I'm a panel guest. So
Were
what
you on
gives them-
panel when they
so
were
what
being
gives
drugged?
them the right to attack me?
I'm asking, what did you do? Did you do anything to warrant it? Did you say something about them? Did you participate in something? I'm asking you because I don't know.
Let's see.
And if the answer is no, then no, you didn't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
It all started when, oh yeah, Merb was the first one who talked shit about me. So, she said, "Oh, what's this young man doing with all these old bitty?"
Yeah,
First
that's
off,
not
why
cool.
does it matter to her? Why the fuck does it matter to her? Again, we're kind of leaning to other channels.
I understand what you're saying. This is what I'm going to say to that, Glenn. There was a time where Natasha would say, look at all these old people MRB has on her panel. Oh, they're doing arts and crafts. Oh, they're so boring. Oh, she needs a panel to carry her because and then Natasha started doing similar things. I don't believe you should ever be attacked. I don't think the panel guests, unless they're participating and they're doing attacking, should ever be attacked. I'm sorry that you went through that because pride and ego aside, I know it hurts. And you might not want to admit that. I get it. But it's embarrassing. It's like, here's my name being mentioned in a chat with, 800 people. It's going to have thousands of views a day later, and I did nothing to deserve it. That is what my channel consists of. People who feel like you, but because of Natasha Cooper. Does that make more sense to you?
I mean, I appreciate you apologizing to me for other channels, which you don't have to do, but I appreciate you taking that. And as far as, I mean, yeah, I probably because when I was talking shit about Merb, when Merb talked shit about me, I really wasn't even in the drama at that point. So,
yeah.
I was on her channel.
She has no reason to have done it then. I don't think any of the subscribers, unless you're like Lola and you say something like waterboard me,
So
you don't deserve to be spoken about.
So why are you okay with their behavior then?
I'm not. Do you see me over out there?
But why aren't you commenting on how they behave?
Well, here's the difference, Glenn. Because MRB is protecting her. You know what?
She's
attacking. It is similar.
It's
similar.
According to you, it's very similar to according to what your words are, what Natasha does.
Right. It is similar.
So why why aren't you saying stuff about Merb? Why aren't you, attacking Merb? Why aren't you making stuff about Merb? Why is it always about Natasha? Merb, she's got this whole
well, Glenn, respectfully, it's not always about Natasha. I speak about other people. Jimmy's Truck Fund. Let's talk about that. What's the problem with that? That's one fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser for something personal.
Yeah. Listen, when Natasha made her first fundraiser, do you think that we judged it? We didn't care. It's when she made her 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th.
I think
that's where
like 7th or 8th now. So when you
and how many years? Or how many, has it been years or months?
Months. Like
wow. 3. See, I don't pay attention that often to her. I agree then. You can't MRB shouldn't be MRB should not be calling out Natasha's fundraisers if she's doing the same thing. I agree. But is one being transparent and the other isn't?
I haven't seen anything of Merb's. I've seen more of Natasha's than I have of Merb's.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to inform myself of it. I'm not aware of it.
Natasha's put her PayPal up on stream
To prove what though? Because
to
it
prove
doesn't
where the
show what
money's at.
funds you spent.
This
No,
was
because when you collect under a PayPal pool, no matter what, the amount raised will always show there, no matter how much is left in that account. Does that make
yeah,
sense?
but it also shows withdrawals.
Oh, okay, where it said Etsy box and that was all under the 20K. Is that what you're talking about?
No, this was not on that 20K. This was
Oh,
about the
then I don't know
Christmas one.
the Christmas money. I didn't see it. I would
Yeah.
like to see it.
Oh,
That would be
it's
interesting.
I
See,
you
because
probably
here's
have
the
to
thing,
look.
because Natasha swears I watch her. I don't watch her. I can promise you that. Usually I get clips sent to me the same way she claims she gets clips sent to her. It's the same
Well,
thing.
then
Um,
before you judge, maybe you should like make your own
no,
assumptions.
Glenn, let's remember, I was
No,
in Natasha's
no.
little
Anyone can
subscriber
say
list
anything.
longer before you. Okay, I know a lot more about Natasha Cooper than you do. I'm way more awoke to what she's doing than you are, and it takes time.
I mean, I get it, but here's the thing. You may know what she was before. What is she now? Have you paid attention to her lately? No. You just said you
Merv
don't.
has no reason to go after me. I never gave MRB a reason to go after me for the commenter below, because I never attacked her. I have no reason to.
So, you know, I really appreciate you coming, Jessica. You know, it was nice to actually talk to you. I do want you up more. I have to get going though, because I I worked last night. So I do invite you back. I really do. Because I do
Thank
want to
you.
discuss some more with you. Doesn't mean I agree with you on everything, but that's life. I don't have to agree
Right.
with you on everything.
Well, I get it. Can I real quick though, Glenn, can I address one of the commenters? I'll make it very quick. I
You
agree with
can.
Not So Basic Brooke that a lot of the people's problems they judge off of a clip. They don't go directly to the source. Now, nobody owes anybody private time to go directly to a source. I will say, and I will say it until I'm blue. I never, ever, ever played a SWAT or talked about playing a SWAT on Natasha Cooper. She took that, told you all that. Most of you believed it, but you come over to my channel and see where that is not true. So that I agree, that goes on both ends. There are things that you guys hear about me, and I just laugh because I never said it and I never did it. And I'm sure there's things I may say about Natasha that I heard that maybe aren't true. So everybody should always go and look for themselves before writing a nasty comment like waterboard somebody or they belong under floorboards. And you know what I mean? Because a lot of times you are hearing things through somebody's perspective of what they want you to hear, including coming from myself. I agree with that.
Jessica, will you do me one favor though?
Yeah,
And
what?
you don't have to. I'm not going to
Well,
hold you to
maybe.
it. Like I said, if you before you judge, watch. I'm not saying be active in her channel. Definitely don't. But at least watch and get your own opinion formed. I know you
Glenn,
communicate.
I was in her channel for almost a year, Glenn. My
Don't
opinion is formed. Here's my question, Glenn. Ask her why she privated all those videos, Glenn. Where did all her content go? Because she doesn't want you all to see the real her. She is not this sweet, caring, Christian woman she pretends to be. Ask her to unprivate those videos. You're acting like I don't know who Natasha is. I was in, you can go back and you hear her saying, Jessica Lean, did because I would say to her, Natasha, why are you allowing your chat to call this woman out on her looks? Why are you allowing your chat to call this woman a drug addict based on looks? I was in her chat saying like similar things as I am now because none of it was okay then and it's not okay now. The only difference now is she's gotten fancier with the money. She's making money pool after money pool. That's not why my channel was made. I'm not here to talk about her money. It's the way she treats people. It's wrong. I don't need to watch her any further. I've watched her.
I got another question for you. I said I want to go, but I got to another question for you. And Momby of 3 kind of brought it up. Are you involving the striking? Are you getting her
No,
striked?
I've never struck Natasha.
Not
She
you
doxed my
personally, but are
name
you
and I didn't
inciting?
strike her.
Are you
Am I what?
inciting? You
No, no,
inciting?
no, no, no. No. Nope. No. I'm
Not
not here
telling
to strike
people?
her. I could have struck her for a privacy strike when she doxed my name. And that would have been what, her second or third? It would have been her second or third strike. And it would have been enough. And I didn't do it. I don't I don't need to. I don't want to.
Okay. I just wanted to ask that question because if I find out other, I'm going to talk to you about it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't care. What do you think? I'm
Okay.
fucking lying? I could, if I wanted to
You don't
strike her, I
know.
can go right now and strike the video where she said my name.
I'm not.
I have no
well,
reason to lie about that.
I just want to, because I know there's a lot of people that are striking right now.
Yeah. Well, do you think my channel gets struck a lot, Glenn? Do you think Natasha has told my channel to strike people?
She's never told anyone to strike anybody.
Yes, she has. I'll clip it and send it to you. But thank you for saying that.
I've never heard her tell anyone to do it.
Oh, well, you will. I got your email right here scrolling across. I'll send it to you.
All my stuff right there.
All right. I'll send it to you. You can hear it for yourself.
But yeah.
Do you think it was dangerous to tell people that I planned to SWAT? I don't dox myself. No, it's not.
Your name is right
no,
there.
No, it's not. No, but my name is my last name is not there, Glenn. My last name is not there. And on my About Me section, nobody knew what that meant until Natasha pointed it out. And you're not allowed to do that. It's against TOS. If you want me to prove it, I can strike her and prove it. But it's against TOS to say somebody's full legal name. And even if it was said on my channel, it doesn't give her a right to say it on hers. That is factual. That is TOS. Those are terms of service. Anyway, what I was going to say, do you think it's dangerous to lie that somebody planned to SWAT on you?
Say that again?
Do you think it's dangerous to lie to your subscribers that somebody planned to SWAT on you and they planned on video recording it? And you think that's a dangerous lie to tell?
Oh, no, ask Merb.
Well, she was swatted on.
No.
MRB was swatted. She's not lying.
With those pictures that I saw? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it was actually, she actually was live while the police were there. Nonetheless, okay, Natasha told all of you that we planned to SWAT.
I'm going to tell you right now, SWAT would have pulled that camera, would have pulled the internet connection instantly because they don't like
yeah, but it was the laptop. Nonetheless, what I'm talking about is when Natasha told you all that I planned to SWAT and we were going to videotape it, that was a blatant lie. You realize that? That's a dangerous lie.
Wasn't there for that.
Well, geez, Glenn, you're not there for anything. No wonder you don't know. You seem to be not there at all the good times.
But you guys think I'm there all the time, so.
No, but you're defending somebody that you openly admit that you don't know. You never heard her tell people to strike, but she has. You don't know about her saying that I plan to SWAT against her, but she has. So like I just maybe that's the problem because you're not there. You don't see it all. You don't know. So maybe you shouldn't have gone so hard for somebody that you don't know all the facts on either.
I go hard for my friends that stand up for me. So
when did she stand up for you? She took your paws right out of your hands.
Stop saying that.
I'm sorry, but she did. She did.
No, that's
Glenn, I'm sorry. She demasculated you right on panel.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Yes, I would do the same for you.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Then go tell Natasha I never planned a SWAT on her. I'm going to send you the proof. And you go over there and you tell all of them Jessica Lynn did not plan a SWAT.
I like proof. I like proof in the pudding.
Right. I'm going to
doesn't mean I'm going to do anything. I don't do anything to hurt you. I make my own opinions.
It wasn't said in my chat, though. One person who's never commented in my chat before wrote, we should SWAT her. We immediately deleted it. I said, don't use that word. Don't say that. We don't condone it. Everybody was like, what word? What word? So I said, I'm going to write it real quick, and then I'm going to delete it. I wrote it. I deleted it. Yeah, and then I said somebody's going to screenshot that and make it something it's not. And sure enough, they did. When nobody was planning a SWAT.
But you got to understand where
she did. Karma happens.
A viewer.
But why can't I write the word SWAT in my chat without Natasha Cooper saying not only were we going to SWAT her, but we were going to videotape it, Glenn? That's not true. That never happened.
But if you use the word "let's SWAT her," because didn't someone say that? You said someone said that in your chat.
A troll said it and was deleted immediately. Immediately.
Regardless.
No, there's no regardless because she said that we went on with it, we planned it, and that we were going to videotape it. None of that happened, Glenn. None of that happened. It just didn't happen.
Somebody said, let's SWAT her. That is enough to stir enough.
But so that's enough to then say that we planned it. We were going to videotape it because the lady lives 30 minutes away. I mean, no, it's not enough. That is bullshit. What she could have said was somebody made a comment. Let's SWAT her. And then at least admit that it was deleted immediately. But instead, she made it like it was something we were actually planning, and we weren't. But we're playing semantics now, and I know you got to go.
Mhm.
Appreciate you. I will send you
Send me that.
what I said I
We'll
would.
and we'll talk. I hope we can maybe jive, and I hope maybe we can all just see neutral, because that's what I said in the beginning of everything of me doing this whole thing is I just want everybody to get along. And you said you won't, but I hope you would. I, I just want everybody to get along and do their own channel and be happy. You know,
People in
without
my chat said they lived 30 minutes away from the casino, and we were joking that we would send her to the casino to tape Natasha Cooper, not to tape a SWAT. It had nothing to do with the SWAT. I
but
just wanted
that's
to address the
stalking.
comments.
But that's stalking.
That's stalking.
Hmm.
It's harassment. It's not stalking. It's harassment. They live
It,
right
it,
there. It's harassment. And it was a joke, Glenn. Nobody's going to send this lady money to go videotape. Why do we need to see Natasha Cooper in the fucking
but
casino? We
even
know she's
saying
there.
that,
It was a
just
joke.
saying that is
But he,
harassment.
right, but even saying that, but you don't see half the shit Natasha Cooper says, and you see no problem with that. There's no problem with any of that. It's hypocritical. If you were going to have a moral line and say something is wrong, at least admit when it's wrong on your side. That's all.
I'm trying to
This
see.
is why this goes in circles.
There, I'm trying to think. I mean, I maybe remember one time someone saying they were going to go mess with Merb.
Yeah,
But I mean, I get where you're coming at. Someone can make a small joke and go into it can be a big kerfuffle. You have to understand that.
right. Natasha
So
did go real life when she doxed my legal name. That is going real life. I hate when people say she didn't go real life. She's gone real life several times, guys. But you're right, Glenn. Say a troll. Say I created a troll account. I go in Natasha Cooper's chat and I say let's dox Grady. Then I take that, right? Because this is what I think happened. I think she was sent in. I do. So I take that and I'm like, oh, Natasha's playing in a SWAT on me. And here's the thing. That is very dangerous because I have a group of supporters the way Natasha does. You
I
don't know
could
if
do
one of
you
my
one better.
supporters,
I could do you one better. Let's say that your theory is halfway correct, but Natasha didn't send the person. The person did it on their own. Regardless,
right?
regardless,
They were doing it to cause drama.
it
But it's
caused drama.
dangerous drama, Glenn. But it's
But how
dangerous.
is that
It
Natasha's
endangered
fault
me
if
and
she
my
didn't
children.
send it? So if Natasha
It's
didn't
her
send this,
fault that she followed it up with a storyline that didn't exist, Glenn. It didn't exist. She swore that I planned the SWAT. She swore that we planned on videotaping it. She swore she put two stories together, made them one, and swore by it, and it endangers me and my children. That's why. Because a
well, I'm
SWAT
sorry
is
your
serious
children were in
business.
danger. I'm sorry your children felt they were in danger.
No, my
Um,
children don't know about YouTube drama. I'm just saying it endangers
oh,
them. It does.
well, I'm sorry that they were in danger. Um, but again, it's a troll, and I 100% believe that if it did come from Natasha's channel, she didn't send them. I've never been told by Natasha to do anything, anything. I've even told Natasha I don't donate much. I mean, I'm not rich. I've told her I
I get what you're
barely
saying.
donate,
But
but yet
I
I'm
do think
still
that you're
saying,
playing on semantics of the term. You're paying attention to what was said and not was what was done with what was said. And that's all right. I get it. The problem is when you get up on your platform and you tell all your viewers and all your subscribers that I planned a SWAT and you stick by that, even though I can show the video where that was not planned and I said I don't condone that, that is teetering with real life and that is endangering me because it takes one big supporter to believe that and then to swap me because 7 days prior she doxed my name. So it takes for one person to find my name, find my location, and call SWAT in on me, thinking that I did it to Natasha when I didn't and I would never. That's the
it's
difference.
dangerous either way,
Right.
flat out.
But it wasn't done.
And
You know what I mean?
and neither and you weren't swatted, were you?
No. But I never planned a SWAT on her, is what I'm saying. And she's acting as if we sat there and planned a SWAT. We would never. But I get it. You don't want to really hear what I'm saying, Glenn. That's fine. I'm just
I'm
saying that
hearing you out.
as far as the real life stuff goes, I don't bring up Natasha's real life. I bring up whatever's on YouTube. I'm not digging for information. I'm not, everybody passed around those child support papers. I said, I want nothing to do with it. It's not our business. There are some things that don't belong on YouTube. And if they're not on YouTube, they certainly should remain off of YouTube. And I just ask the same respect back. People seem to think that we go low. I think she goes low. You're either strongly against us or you strongly support us, and vice versa. You know what I mean? There doesn't seem to be a middle ground, and that's fine. There doesn't have to be. but things should remain factual. And when they start becoming infactual and they were endangering, that becomes an issue. That's like if I take the comment that said they were going to waterboard me, and I said, Glenn's talking about waterboarding me. You didn't fucking say it, Glenn. Why would I blame you?
And in the eyes of the court, it wouldn't be me. So they can say
Right.
whatever they want.
But we're
Anyone
not
can
talking
say
about court.
whatever
We're
they
talking
want.
about subscribers. So what if I have a
Okay.
crazy subscriber who lives near you and they're real supportive of me, and then they're worried that you were going to waterboard me? So now they're looking for you on the streets, or they're going to call your local police, or who knows? That's just what I'm saying about dangerous crossing a line. Subscribers, just I mean, I know you don't
I
get
won't
it.
doubt you there. Like I said, you're right. That's dangerous, and in many ways for both of you, for any creator, not just you guys. I should rephrase that.
Yeah, swatting is dangerous.
And as chatters and in people in a community, we should all do better and not use shit like that. Like,
What should be done is everybody should look into things on their own. Don't take everything I say as 100% facts, because I am presenting it from my point of view, which differs from yours, right? Like right now, we're able to go in a circle with semantics with this because we see it from different perspectives, you know?
Mhm.
Same thing when Natasha tells you guys something about me, come look for yourselves. See if I said that. See if that was done, because sometimes it is a blatant lie. It's a bold-faced lie.
And I'm very big on doing that. And I do recommend people do that. Like, don't ever take anything anyone says for granted. Best friend or not, um, form your own opinion. And
Right.
Jessica, to be 100% with you, the reason I haven't paid attention to your channel is because you're not talked about much. You are talked about, but you're not talked about to the point where I feel like I needed to go view your channel and see if what you're talking about. Because the times I've heard about you, it's been very little. And I mean, as I say, I'm not there much, but I'm there enough. Yeah.
You're
And
missing some pretty big events, though.
I have missed some pretty big events, and you're right.
But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying in general, like the other day when I found out a friend told Mrs. P something horrible that happened in my life. Natasha made 3 community posts within 30 minutes and then openly admitted that she knew where it would take me. And I was already in a rough place. Did she care about my mental health? No. She wanted to trigger me. She wanted to hurt me. And then she laughed about it. She said, I knew that would get Jessica Lynn. Da. Well, why would you do that to somebody when you know they're already at a dark place? I would never. The one time Natasha said, and she looked very serious, she seemed really upset that, she was in a bad mental place. I can show the proof where I said, I'm backing off, dude. I feel bad. I don't want to push anybody over the edge, Natasha Cooper or not. I don't want to push anybody over the edge. She wants to, Glenn. She finds excitement in that. That is fucking wrong. Look what she did to Siren. She thought that he self-harmed, that he was suicidal. So she played his messages aloud to what? To further push him over the edge? For what? What is the purpose in some of this? And that's where I think there's a blurred line between entertainment and real life harm. And some lines are being crossed, even on my end. Even on my end, I say some things that could push her to a place that nobody should be pushed. But how many people has she pushed there is what I'm asking. And I guess you guys don't know because she privated most of the videos. Well, you can't speak for Natasha and you're not going to leave her, and I get it. But when you ask me why my channel's doing what it's doing, that is why. Rather you guys think my channel's just hateful or whatever you think I'm jealous of her, whatever you think it is. Ultimately, I do it for those who can't speak, for those who have been hurt to a point where they want somewhere where they can say she's a fat cow because she drugged them on their looks, or said that somebody wears a tablecloth as a dress, or, that's why their kids don't have anything because they're poor.
Well, Jessica, I see your points, and like I said, you do seem like like you have a level head, unlike some of the other trolls. Um, I really appreciate you. I
Yeah,
hope
thank
maybe
you. I
one
appreciate
day.
you.
I hope maybe one day that you guys agree to disagree. I mean,
I hear you.
because you both seem like you have some good qualities.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
always say Natasha's very entertaining. She's very
and I think
entertaining. She's funny.
and I'm only speaking from an outsider's perspective, and this is my opinion, and I'm probably wrong, but I just think that both you guys are kind of on the same page, but looking at it at different directions.
I agree
Um,
with you 100%. I actually have said myself that me and Natasha are very similar in ways, but also polar opposite. But I do want to clarify because she says they. I don't associate with MRB. I am my own channel. I don't associate with the other anti Natasha channels. I agree. Some people are just jumping on board because they think it's the coolest thing to do right now. They don't have any idea. They have no history. They just know that her name is bringing topics, and I agree with all of that. Um, but please stop lumping us all in together as they. There is no they here. I'm only responsible for my channel and what I say. I'm not responsible for MRB. I'm not responsible for any of the other channels. I'm not part of them. Surviving the Storms. Natasha said I went all on somebody's channel and spoke about her nephew. I never did that. I've never done that. That is a fucking lie. And if I had, you would have seen a clip of it. She would have clipped it immediately and played it, and you all would have heard it. Where's it at? It never happened. So the same way you guys asked to not be all lumped in, like if one troll makes one comment, if one creator does something, please be mindful that is not me. That is not what I do or what I've said. I see a lot of MRB in the chat. I'm not MRB. I'm not even part of MRB community.
and that's one thing I will say I need to work on more is not seeing you guys as a whole, seeing you guys as individuals.
Yeah.
As you saw today, I probably made a mistake. I don't know Foz, but maybe I might like him. Who knows? But doesn't mean I'm going to agree with a lot of the things you guys say.
Right.
And
And vice versa, We're not all
right.
going to agree either.
And so, I mean, you got to admit, why go after Natasha when those other troll channels out there deserve it just as
Glenn,
bad?
I was one of the first ones, Glenn. I was one of the first ones. They came after.
So,
But I don't go after Natasha because it's a topic. I go after Natasha because she has genuinely hurt a lot of people I care about, Glenn. If there was a creator out there that hurt people you cared about and hundreds of others, would you speak on it?
Can you ask that a question again? Sorry.
I said, if there was a creator out there that has spoken about, has hurt people that you personally care about and hundreds of others, would you take a stance and speak against that creator? Any creator?
If I personally felt like it was an issue, yes.
Yeah.
Like if I felt like it was
That's
unjust.
all I'm doing.
If I felt it was unjust, yes. And as you see, I'm doing it. I mean,
right
now I'm towards Merb.
I feel it was unjust. And I see somebody said only recently I started talking about other people. My channel's only been here for a short period of time, It's a rather new channel. And I have, in the time frame, I have covered many other creators, well, a handful of other nasty creators. And I've also done true crime now. And I plan on doing true crime every Tuesday and Thursday.
So
not all of us enjoy always the negativity. We there, even during my live streams, there's times where it might be titled Natasha, but we're talking about wrapping paper. We're talking about pets. We're talking about our kids. We're talking about being teen parents. We're talking about recovery. We go through a lot of topics, as do you guys,
So okay, I'm gonna try to do something new here. What can we I'm gonna ask you that you try to do something new, but you don't have to, because I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do new. Personally, I'm gonna try to start looking at all the troll channels separately and individually.
I think you should. I think that's a good idea.
I'm doing that, and so I don't lump you all in together as one hate group.
Right. That'd be appreciated.
I'll give you that. Is there something that you are willing to do to change? You don't have to, but is there something you choose to try to do differently today? I'm
What can
asking
I change?
because you said there were
I can
things.
lay off. I can lay off the look shaming. I can do that. I can lay off look shaming. I can stop being aggressive in that aspect. But as far as no,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
hey, that's a step. If you'll do that, that's a step, and I'd appreciate that. You know, um, everything's about growth. Step at a time. I'll take that. If you could do that, that would be awesome, Jessica. And as my return, like I said, I'll try to keep you. I'm going to look you all as individuals.
I can I point out, Glenn, I held two live streams one day, neither of which were about Natasha. And the minute she went live that night, she brought up my name and started dragging me. I also was willing to take Natasha's bet about not talking about anybody, which she ended with, no matter what, I'm going to do this. I am going to go 2 weeks without talking about anybody. And she immediately spoke about me. So as for I see there's people in the comments saying like, well, why can't you do this? Why can't Natasha? Why is it always on the other person? Why does Natasha make a bet and then expect the other person to take it? Why can't there be like why couldn't she take my bet back in advance? Which was, okay, let's do this, but let's add in no PayPal pools for 2 weeks. Why
I
does it
can't.
always have to be on her terms, you know? I know you can't I'm being what do you call that when you're asking a question I know you can't answer? But
I get what you're
you know
getting
what
at.
I'm saying though? Like
I get
I'm
what you're
just saying, like, why is it always on Natasha's terms? Again, I held two live streams. Neither were about Natasha, but the minute she went on, she spoke about me. Why? In her hotel room. Why? Or the other day when the situation was going down with me, why did she make 3 community posts tagging me? Why did she involve herself so quickly in that? The minute it all went down, so quickly she involved herself. So it goes both ways. If she wants me to back off of her, back the fuck off of me. Yeah.
Like I said, you're not talked about. I mean, I don't pay attention to community posts because I don't do that. That's not my thing unless I'm told like, hey, go check this out. But
Um,
as far as her live streams, like I said, you have been brought up, but it's only a handful of times I can think about. And of course, I'm not saying again, I'm not her, but you know, it, I think everyone needs to kind of just look try to see it from everyone else's perspective.
right. Take personal opinions out of it. And Jilly Bear, having a PayPal and Cash App posted is way different than having a fundraiser. And I think you know that. I mean, I know you're smart enough, Jilly Bear. I've seen your comments. You know that. There's a difference. I agree. You have to take personal feelings and look at it from a different perspective. At this point, my feelings are all up in it, and you know that.
Mhm.
So, but as far as like subscribers and everybody else, go see for yourselves. Go, you know, go check it out.
That's up to the subscribers and the chatters and this my community and the community itself. But it's like me, I'm gonna not lump you guys together. I'll ask that
Yeah,
they do that, but that's up to them. I just wish we all make one change today, for the better.
right.
You know,
Reggie, I said that I would start that midnight the next night. That's why on New Year's Eve I did speak about her at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was New Year's Eve, and that's because I said, Natasha, I'll take your bet at midnight on the first. Because again, why should it have to be on her? Because it doesn't benefit. Whatever. That's all relevant. We're making some progress here. I haven't had a PayPal fundraiser. The difference is because when you're collecting funds under a fundraiser, you are doing so in a format where it's being forced down somebody's throat. Where if my mods are posting my Cash App and PayPal, it's a lot different. A lot different. Um, you know. But I appreciate you having me, Glenn. I know you had to go about 30 minutes ago.
Jessica, I appreciate you, at least listening and hearing things out. You're making the step in the right direction, in my opinion, to make things better. But let's keep that forward momentum. Maybe we'll talk again and I'll make a change and you maybe you'll see something different you want to work on and we can all just work together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely yeah.
So
There's
you'll
definitely things we can all work on. I often say, Glenn, I know people in the chat keep bringing it up. I'm the first one to say I don't care about Natasha Cooper collecting money. I don't. It sounds like I do. I do care to an extent, especially when it's under false pretenses. But if people are willing to donate, and they're donating, my issue has always been and will remain the way she treats people. Ultimately, the money's all a distraction, and she knows it, which is why she calls them hater funds. She enjoys it. Believe me, us speaking about the money benefits her. It does. It's quite beneficial to her.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. So, and
Right.
I've actually told her that. I told her, hell, just let them say it. It's good publicity. So, you know,
Well,
her
the 20,000 collected was under false pretenses for the chat that's asking, because it was said to go to a harassment fund. She has openly stated it's not going to a harassment fund. That is false pretenses. She told the subscribers she will protect them. They deserve to go wherever they want without being stalked and harassed, but she's the one stalking and harassing subscribers. That's why it's called false pretenses. The 20,000 was false pretenses.
And this is true. What Karma Happens says is 100% true. We give her money because we enjoy it. And, you said
which
you
is
really
great.
And you don't care about the money, but you did spend a good 30, 40 minutes talking about how she scammed these people and how
I care about the scamming, Glenn. I care about the scamming. I care about the, the 20,000 fundraiser.
You did talk about the fundraiser. So
yeah,
is it the money or is it not the money? Because you said the money's not a big deal.
Well, no, what is a big deal is when you're collecting under false pretenses. She collected the harassment fund to go after people for harassment, then later says she's not going after people for harassment.
So
she collected the jacuzzi fund to get a jacuzzi and then stated she's not getting a jacuzzi. So that is problematic, Glenn, when you put in somebody's past history. It's just like, I am a convicted felon, right? I'm also in recovery. If I was up here doing things similar to the crime I committed that led me to become a felon, it would be very problematic because there is a history of.
Right.
Some people refuse to see the history of, and that's fine. Others see it and they do. The other problem for me, to be honest, is when you say that, you've helped over 200 people in your community for Christmas and, you're judging the wish list and who needs this and who needs that. It is a little insulting that you then judge people on being poor, but then you sit up there and you gloat and you have money thrown at you. Well, you're saying that we affected your business because you lost out on monetization during the most generous week, but then you were at the casino and then you have a money gun throwing money at you. It's just like slaps in the face, and she knows it is. That's why she does it. Come on, she's fucking smart. She knows what she's doing bothers us. That's why she calls it the haters fund. That's why she calls it that. It is all beneficial to her.
So we don't know, and I'm going to say this because Jilly Bear has a good point. We don't know even I don't know, and I'll say this: if Natasha does or doesn't have attorneys, I don't care if she does or doesn't, but I'm pretty sure she does. You don't think? I know a lot of
Glenn. You believe attorneys are watching her live streams? You believe you can have an attorney for harassment as you harass people? You believe that? That is quite. Come on, Glenn. That if an attorney was watching and they saw her say, "Fuck you, you saggy bald mother effer," blah blah blah. You need a rose. You need to get with a dildo attached to her forehead. You think the fucking attorney's watching that, bro? Come on.
So the attorneys can advise her that was okay. This is a big hypothetical, but if she has attorneys, yes, they would be either watching live or watching recorded. Regardless, that's what they're paid for. They are going to advise her that probably wasn't the best decision, and they're going to work around.
No, you can't harass people and stalk them. Like, she's watching my channel, right? You've seen her do it. She turns off her camera. She's watching my channel. The one time she even came back on, you could hear me talking. You can't claim harassment and stalking if you are looking for the harassment and stalking. She is looking for it. Come on. I refuse to believe anybody believes an attorney's watching her live streams and saying, yeah, you got a good case for harassment. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Come on, Glenn.
It's harassment if it was just one way. Like if Natasha was just talking shit about you, then
no, she's suing us for harassment, Glenn.
Exactly.
She claims that she's suing us. But what is she saying about us, Glenn? What is she saying during her live streams, Glenn? When she doxed me, is that not harassment?
It's after everything you guys have already gone out with.
Like, no, that's not true, Glenn. Listen, if you have a lawsuit, because I'm in one, if you had a lawsuit, the first thing they say is you don't speak about it publicly. Right?
You can speak about it. You can
no, Glenn. But you shouldn't engage with the person the lawsuit's against.
But you should.
But so do you truly believe there is an attorney? First off, do you believe for 20,000 you were getting an attorney to watch 4, 5, 6 hours of a live stream? You
for
guys
20
can't be that goofy. Come on, I refuse. I refuse to believe this, Glenn.
You
You
think they
refuse to
watched the whole
believe it.
5 hours? No, I
Stop
don't
it.
think they watched the whole 5 hours.
They're not watching it. They're not watching this woman with a dildo stuck on her head talking about how these women need to get laid and send me an Amazon list so I can ship you off a toy. Come on. No way.
I don't think they watch them all, but I know
I don't
they're
think they
watching.
watch any. I don't think they exist. It went from, you know why it went from attorney to attorneys, Glenn? Because she first said it was a woman and then she stated it was a man. Then she stated it was a team of attorneys. For $250 retainer, which she claims she didn't say, but we got it clipped, she was able to get a team of attorneys. And during the harassment fund, they're calling YouTube to get a channel reinstated. You guys can't be that oblivious. You came from a true crime community. Please. I mean, come on. Come out of here.
We'll agree to
Glenn, I
disagree.
listen. I got a sense that you know what I'm putting down, and it's all right. It's all right.
I really don't. I mean, but we'll agree to disagree. How about that?
That's
Because on
good.
that one,
That's good. That's
I
good.
do. I'm not with you on that one. Like I want to state that again. No.
That's fine. That's fine. If you think your attorney that's going to represent you for harassment and stalking is watching you with a dildo on your head, telling people they need to get laid,
Probably not. Probably
yeah,
not.
a team
But
of
they're not
attorneys
watching either.
nonetheless for $250? No. Or when she's doxing somebody, or I
Mhm.
mean, the list goes on. Listen, here's the thing: she doesn't have a case. You can call and get a free constellation right now and ask them if this person would have a case. She doesn't have a case, and there would be no harm in releasing her lawyer's name. But I will say, I will. Yes, there would be harm. I'm lying because I know people would call
I
because
like
that's
that
what
about
people
you.
fucking do.
There you go. That's the point for you. You admitted you were
They would.
wrong.
That people would definitely call. They would call. They shouldn't, but they would.
Hmm.
But I'll wait. I guess I'll wait for her lawyer to contact me. I mean, what,
Yeah,
who's she
and that's
suing?
it.
She named 40 of us. You guys realize she named 40 of us? Go check out our hello, is it me you're looking for videos because they were all in response to her suing 40. She's suing a subscriber name. How are you doing that? You can't find where this person lives by a subscriber name on
It's your
YouTube.
business.
Right. You know what? If Natasha has attorneys, I hope to see her in court. That's all I'm going to say.
Look, everything is gonna. It's either gonna backfire. If she's not doing it, it's gonna backfire in her face. If she's doing it, you guys are all in attorney hell.
Here, here's the problem, Glenn. By the time it would take, yous will all be long gone subscribers, and it'll be a whole new subscriber list. And when people come in to bring it up, she will accuse them of being a troll and block them. She will
How come
never answer for this money.
But there's subscribers that have been with her for years.
Oh, there's like a
Almost,
handful. There's a handful, Glenn. There's a handful.
there's a couple handfuls.
Oh,
I
let me
mean,
ask you this: how many? Why do so many mods leave, and why do they leave on a "I hate you" note for somebody who does nothing wrong?
um, again, these are
Why is
questions that
there
I'm not privy to
Well,
answer.
why is there a trail of people from 2019 on Facebook, the Gypsy Rose case, all the way to this case that dislike Natasha? Why is the number getting larger and larger? Why does
You
she
know,
need a harassment fund against 40 people? What does she do? Did anybody stop to ask what she done? Nobody stops to ask these questions. And it's like, true crime community, buh, come on. Why are you suing so many people, Natasha? Why do so many people dislike you? But I get it. She is charming. She is manipulative. She is very good with her words. She can fool people. She had me fooled at one point. So I don't blame you all for being fooled and under, the belief that there's an attorney and this and that and whatever it may be. But you got to admit, it went from attorney to a she to attorney to a male to attorneys overnight. And I hope
um,
she does have attorneys.
so
I
you
hope she
don't think
does.
attorneys can change, get new teams, hire on? Like, there are reasons why
Glenn, for
attorneys just
$250, Glenn, for a
look.
$250 retainer,
That's what we know of.
that's what she's told us.
There's a lot that
Hey, if
she.
she has a team of lawyers working for her for $250 and they pick up her phone calls in the middle of the night on a Sunday night, good for her. But you do realize the day she claims they called YouTube, YouTube wasn't open. You do realize why she said that her attorneys were going to call PayPal, but they were short staffed because of the holidays. They were actually double staffed because of the holidays. So these are little things that we can point out with facts that disprove what she's saying. But again, you're going to believe what you're going to believe, and we're going to believe what we're going to believe. Gets us nowhere talking about her attorneys. The day will come where we'll either go to court or we won't. If I'm still here 2 years from now asking where my papers are, then, tell you something, won't it?
Tell you something, and I will say
Yeah.
that I've always said that this is gonna come to some kind of point at one point. So
Yeah.
we do
I
honestly.
guarantee will be called trolls and blocked, and she will get her new list of people to believe that everything we're saying is bullshit, despite the proof out there, because they won't look. Because that's what's been happening, and you know. But I agree with you. There are things I can change. I will stop weight shaming, look shaming. I will try to work on that, and
And I
you
will
know,
start to think of you guys as individuals instead of wholes.
yeah.
But
Because a lot of times I don't condone what other creators have said or done, and I say it. I say when I don't.
and maybe you should also go take a look at those other creators, and not saying like give up. I mean, I wish you would give up on Natasha, but maybe look at the other stuff for a while, at the other channels. Give them
Yeah.
some flack. Just to.
I do. Do you know that I spoke about Molly Golightly, Bullhorn Betty, with
Mhm.
the Summer Wells case? I mean, I speak about other people and we speak about other things. I have no problem doing that. As far as MRB, I'm going to look into everything you said. Um, but I do think that Natasha has purposely went after MRB for a couple years now, and you guys aren't, not a couple years. That's exaggerant. Couple months. Um, but a lot of those old videos are deleted, so you guys don't see that. You don't see it. So
I mean,
you
if
know.
it's not there, I can't say it happened, and I wasn't there. So
Exactly.
I can only
So I
go
think
off of what
I do think there's times where MRB is very dramatic, where like something simple becomes something it shouldn't have. But I also look at her history and we don't know why that is. Like the glitter bomb, why was that such a big deal to her? We don't know, but it was, right? Um, why does she have a spreadsheet of comments that subscribers have made? I don't know. I can't answer that. I was blocked from MRBs when I was in Natasha's group, and I never said anything about MRB. You know, I did laugh at her one video because it was quite comical, but just because everybody speaks on the same topic doesn't mean that we all are holding hands and team together, because we're not.
it just seems like it at times. I mean, it really does.
Oh, I get it. I
Because you
get it. I
guys
get
feed
why it
off
seems
each
like
other.
that.
You, you,
Yeah.
you do.
Especially when, like the other day, what happened with me with Mrs. P. A lot of people took that and used it as content, and that was humiliating to me. And I felt like it was, but they felt they were entitled to do so because they think we're in the same community. Where this isn't a community. I from day one have said I am not associated with anybody. And I've said before that I don't agree with these new channels popping up to drag Natasha when they don't know any history.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
You
them.
know.
But anyway, I do have to go. I've almost been on for 3 hours now. I wanted to do a 2-hour live. Jessica, again, I thank you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you grow, and maybe we can all come to an end on this.
Yeah, I
Because
doubt it,
that's
but we can hope.
right. All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Have a good day. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I'm too super tired. Very productive, I feel. Just know this doesn't sway me in either direction. Like I'm a hardcore Natasha fan. It was just nice to have one of the haters come up. Maybe next time we can have someone else come up and we have a bigger discussion. Because I don't have all the information like a lot of other Natasha fans do. And I'm gonna say that right now. So again, I hope I didn't not taking sides. I'm just playing the peace man here. All right, guys. Much love. Catch you on the flip side, and I will go look at those true crimes we're gonna go do, and we'll pick one out here in a couple of days. Pay attention to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a Facebook. We're gonna do that, and I'll put it up on my YouTube. All right, guys. Have a great night. Bye bye.